Hey everyone.
He's doing too strange. His panic.
Get started.
Results.
Howdy.
It's Joseph.
Tired. It's about 11 o'clock my time.
Alright. So hi everyone, how's everybody doing?
Okay. How are you?
Well, I was going to stream writing tonight, but I kind of have a problem that needs addressing if I'm going to do the Fallout thing. And that is the fact that I'm completely incompetent when it comes to installing mods.
Like, you don't know how to establish load orders, or you don't know how to establish or how to install the individual parts.
How about we start with yes and go from there? So here's
Okay.
the first thing I have. My Nexus mod manager says that my Fallout INI file is missing.
No, don't even use the Nexus manager. Just don't. It's stupid.
Okay, well give me something I can use because I don't know what to use.
There's a manual downloader.
Let's try this again. Give me something that I can use because I am clueless.
Okay. You have installed a Steam, right?
Yeah, I haven't installed Steam.
Okay. So find your mod first. I know I sent you one that was just
I
the
have a
compressed
list.
file. Okay.
I have a list
Hello, Fiaura.
Okay. Probably smarter.
that I am going to be working from. That I'm about to show you guys that I've put into the mod manager, and now I need to know what to do with them. Next thing is that comes up.
Hello, Fiaura.
Hello. So, here's the list. None of them work, by the way, except for the gun ones, because all that does is put guns in the world. So I have a 45, a Desert Eagle, a Spear, a hunting shotgun, and the Garand.
Ooh.
So that's good
Melee
news.
spear
But none of the rest of these work, and I don't know how to make them work, and I've tried launching it as regular Fallout and as script extender. So, oh dear God, I just crashed the fucking colors game. Of course I would.
Okay, so my first question is, what is the very first thing on your load order at the very top? Because we can't see it.
I'm fixing it where you guys can see the shit.
Okay.
Actually, we're going to fix this where you guys can see it nice and blown up. So first off, if somebody wants to link me a mod manager that's worth a shit, that would be nice. Because I have one for Skyrim that's worth a shit.
Which one are you using?
Fortunately, I have not done any mods on Fallout 4 yet.
I don't own Fallout 4 on PC, so
It's been a bit, faux mod, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
F-O-M-O-N-D, M-O-A-D.
Let's
or
go take care of that
MOOD.
first. Fallout Faux Mod 4. So it's Faux Mod Maker or Faux... No, it's Faux Mod Manager.
Or it might be FOMM, F-O-M-M. Now, that one is hosted on Nexus. But Nexus has their own, and it's really
I need
not
links
worth
because
it.
I'm... Okay, that's nice, but I understand that, Travis, but all of them are ESP and ESMs. Like, all of them are. So that actually doesn't help a lot. Also, it doesn't help that somebody sent me the mods instead of sending me the link to where you could find them so I could read the install instructions. So I'm incompetent at this. I am willing to admit that. I am completely incompetent. Somebody else built my Skyrim for me, and I had to pay them real money.
Jesus.
I am incompetent.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to make sure. I'm going to turn on the Firefox capture to make sure. So mod manager capture off, Firefox capture on. I don't know why it's capturing that. It should, so this one, that should look like, let me move my stupid camera. Should look like that.
Fuck, you are using the good one already. That is FOM.
No, I'm not. I'm using the Nexus mod manager.
Okay.
I'm showing you the one that you mentioned, Fallout mod manager. Is this the faux mod? Is this the one I should download?
Yes, that is the one I used for 3 for New Vegas.
Okay.
And it's the only one that's worked.
Yeah, it's definitely the mod manager
I need net
use.
4.5 apparently. Let me see what that is. If I don't have net 4.5, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing then. Got it. Okay, so start. Good. We have start. I'm just going to go over here to history.
It's not terrifying at all.
Is it sad I'm actually putting this into full screen just so I can see Fiora's history?
You're adorable, but there's nothing naughty in here.
Damn it! I mean, see? I knew you were innocent.
See, smart people use Shift Control N and go incognito.
You know, but it's my computer, so fuck off. I'll do what I want, and I want to be able to go back and reference my shit later. What I'm doing now
No, I was
simply
referring to
going through and opening all of the things I installed to Mod Manager, and then I'm going to figure out how to install them to this Mod Manager, and then we're going to figure out the load order, and hopefully in about an hour we're actually going to play Fallout.
Yay!
Testing.
You're installing Killable Children?
Yes!
Yes!
Thank you.
My wasteland is dark. Children die. Deal with it. You can play a foe. If you want to play a blank flank foe in Fallout Equestria for the pen and paper, you can do that. And if you die, it's a dead kid, and we have to be okay with that.
I'm not disagreeing. It's one I wanted to use. For some reason I couldn't, though. I don't even remember what the reason was.
Yeah, maybe that's where they get glue in Equestria.
It's working.
Somebody recommended Frost Survival Simulator. The problem is I have to start my game over.
I can hear you, Zarka.
We can hear you, Zarka.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we hear his already.
Hey,
Really quiet.
yeah, I wouldn't.
3 hours ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Frost. Frost is like.
Oh,
super
Fiaura,
hard.
you'd be raped. You'd be raped to death in like 2 seconds. You'd die in like 1 shot.
Yeah, it's.
I've played Fallout New Vegas on hardcore on the hardest difficulty.
No, I mean,
this
you-
is a step above that.
Fiaura, when I say you are killed in 1 shot, I mean literally a guy with a stick, just plain wooden stick, can kill you in 1 shot.
Did anybody play Fallout New Vegas Dust?
No, I looked at that and said, fuck this shit.
I did.
There are limits to my sadism and my masochism.
No more creation clove, craftable ammo, enhanced lights. I think I've got all of these open. Enhanced body textures, looks menu, Colt 911, the Hellhound mod, Armor Community Resource mod, I've installed Script Extender. I'm probably going to have to uninstall all of the mods using Nexus Mod Manager and then go back in and reinstall everything. Armor Smith Extended, just in case I don't have that. Mod Configuration Menu, which the Mod Configuration Menu is working, just nothing's interacting properly. I don't know if I installed the unofficial patch or didn't, so we'll go ahead and open it. My Little Pony interface, and all of this but like actually all of this except for the gun mods, the extra gun mods, is stuff you guys sent, so meh. Okay, so I've got all of the mods that have been requested to be installed so far over here, except for Frost, because again with Frost I'd have to start over, so that would have to be a special playthrough from the start. Alright, so now I go here to Nexus Mod Manager and I uninstall everything it has installed and just remove it all, right?
That's probably the best way.
So just go through the list and just turn everything off.
Yes. Now there should be a function like remove or something like that. You might want to hit that also.
Okay, is there a way to clean, just one button clean sweep?
Fuck.
I think
What is it
there
in
is.
for? There is? I can't remember what it is now though.
Uninstall all active mods. Yes.
That should be it.
Nuke.
Okay, so once it's done, figure out which one you want to install first.
Okay, well that's gonna be the hard part because I don't know how to. I don't like. Once the load order is built, I can tweak it and do stuff with it, but building it from scratch is literally me looking at like a deer in the headlights, like, please car stop.
Most people don't have a clue.
But once it's built, I know how to work it. All right,
It's a lot of guessing by
purge
gosh that I've done
unmanaged
over the
files.
past.
Yes. Purge complete.
Well,
awesome.
Probably start with your favorite, the nudity mod, whichever one you're wanting to run. I didn't honestly pay too much attention. I assume CBBE.
Yeah, because CBBE is also the simplest one, and it's also the one that a lot of custom armors that you guys requested works with, and it doesn't, when like all the other mods don't work with vanilla or don't work with any other body sliders but that one. So
Okay.
I'm stuck
Typically-
with that one.
Typically, anything that's game changing, that's massive change to the game, is the ones you want to start with.
I was going to start simple and work her up.
But
Okay,
no.
so-
But when you're installing them, you're supposed to start with the ones that affect the gameplay the most. The minor ones, skins and stuff like that, is all later and doesn't make any difference.
We're gonna
Yeah.
create
What
a
order?
folder called FOMod here on the desktop that I'm gonna shove all this FOMod stuff into. Alright, cool, it's extracted. And then I'm gonna go back over here, I'm gonna kill Firefox, we're gonna activate display capture so you guys can see my display. I'm gonna kill the restream chat because that's basically captured on the display. Alright, so we go in here and we hit FOMod Manager Application. Yes. Fallout 4 is found in libraries. Is this correct? Yes. Okay. Unhandled exceptions occurred in your application. If you click continue, the application will ignore server and continue. If you click quit, the application will close immediately. The request was aborted. Cannot create SSL/TSL secure channel.
You might need to run it as the administrator.
Right, I need to run as admin. Because
Because
it's making changes to the hard drive, it needs permission to do that.
Exactly.
Alright, cool. So, we're that far. Awesome. Now, what the hell do I do from here?
Okay. What did anyone see what the most game-changing one is going to be?
Alright,
Well, I wasn't paying
I'm just
attention.
going to go through the list. By the way, this is a midnight stream. I assume everyone here is over 18. If you're not, get the fuck out. Or get your parents' permission. I don't care which one. This is your one and only warning. If you want to report me later, you can suck my girl dick. There, I just made this an 18+ stream.
Gladly. Also,
Okay, so I have Subway Runner, which connects all the subways. I have a sound mod for people who aren't wearing shoes. Renovate Furniture, Hookers of the Commonwealth, Hunting Shotgun, Better Good Neighbor, Killable Children, Idiot Savant to Idiot Slut / other. It basically is a fun mod that somebody recommended because it's silly. Loving Curie, which since they said that somebody said since you want to romance Curie, we may as well make her look as elegant as she sounds.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Curry's best girl.
A bit of green realistic touch to green edit, which basically makes all the plants and trees stop looking like gray husks. Unique weapons redone, which makes all the unique weapons have a unique skin.
Okay.
More armor slots, which makes it where regular clothes can be worn underneath your armor plates and pads.
Okay.
The body slide outfit studio, which I'm assuming is so you can remove clipping from items manually. Female outfit replacer, which basically replaces everything with more minimalistic clothes like you would expect to find in a wasteland.
Okay.
Rich merchants, which adds 2,000 caps to all merchants' ability to buy and sell stuff.
Okay.
A desert eagle. Beartown interiors, which gives all of the most of the structures that are boarded up, you can now go into.
That's going to be a big one.
Desert eagle. Okay, I got Desert eagle up twice. I'm stupid. M1 Garand. Additional Commonwealth clothes that are common to the Boston area from the 1950s and 60s. CBBE expansion piece. CBBE nude mod. Better female walk because they walk stiff as boards and that annoys the fuck out of me. Removal of the Creation Club bullshit. Craftable ammo. Enhanced lights and lighting effects. Enhanced blood textures. Looks customization menu. 45 pistol. Serbs Houndoom, basically Hellhounds. Armor and Weapon Community
Pokemon.
Resource Pack. CBBE, the actual body kit itself.
Okay.
Armor Smith Extended, which allows... What does this do exactly? Every outfit in-game can now be worn under armor pieces, and all armor pieces should show up when equipped. Every hat and helmet in the game that doesn't cover your face can be worn with bandanas and gas masks. Every outfit and every hat and helmet in the game can have ballistic weave armor added to it. I completely redid the entire clothing system from scratch.
Oh,
Okay. I think we want to start with the CBBE stuff.
Mod configuration menu. I don't know if I need the unofficial patch or not,
I would recommend it.
but I don't have the 6 DLCs. Oh, they have a one that works without the DLCs. That's not
Technically,
I support it. But
Unofficial patch for a Bethesda game is an almost must.
My Little Pony interface overhaul project.
I just thought
And the
if
spear,
we're getting,
because somebody wanted to give me a pointy stick, so I will have a pointy stick.
I just actually thought if I didn't think about this one before, but I should have found you the Creation Club mod. It's a 10,000 cap costing club that does exactly jack shit. And it's just a joke, but I was like, yep.
Okay, so you said start with what, the CBE stuff or the unofficial patch?
Probably the unofficial patch, because
Okay.
you want, and maybe if someone knows better than me, by all means correct me, but the more and more stuff it affects, you want that higher up.
Okay,
Correct.
So
Yeah.
Because the lower on that list it is, the lower in precedence it takes, right?
Yeah, anything that's skins, clothing, guns, that's all lower, can
Okay.
be in any order down below.
So
Right.
what do I do? Do I just download the zip file and link the mod manager to the zip file, or do I need to put these into a folder? Do I need to unzip and put them into a folder?
They'll need to go into a folder.
Okay, so unzip it first, and then where do I shove it?
Okay, so it should be, if I remember correctly, Steam. And then,
Hi everybody, I love all of you. Anyway, shoot
fuck, I haven't done this for a little while. It'll be Steam, Common, Apps, Fallout, and then data files.
So Fallout 4, data file and just start
Now-
cramming them in here?
So your ESPs, BAs, BSAs, and those, and ESMs will go there. You should see a few ESMs. I don't know which ones you have offhand.
Okay,
But one of
what
them will
about
be-
folders that come with them? Do they go there too?
Yes.
Okay.
So there'll be like materials, meshes, textures, skeletons, animations. Yes.
Okay, so we have the unofficial patch in here, and then what do we do? Do we restart the... Do I hit install and then go looking?
Should be. Yes.
Oh, it's actually looking for compressed zip file.
Oh, they finally added that. Cool. So there is a way to do it manually, or to have it do it automatically now. Fuck yeah. If you reopen the mod manager, it should now detect the ESMs, or the ESP you installed.
So I'm going to have to keep closing and reopening it to make sure it's detected it every time. Yep, it has it.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you should be good.
So-
You'll need to put it into the same list as your Fallout.esm.
Okay, it's in the list. And I need to check it on, and then check on the two BA2 files that are associated with it. Got it. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is the body slider, because it's going to be the thing that affects basically everybody's body, right?
Should be.
No, shouldn't you want the regular CB?
Yeah, the
then
CBE
the body.
first, and
then
then,
the
all the
slider.
stuff associated with it. And to get these, I go here, and I double click that. Archive being scanned, the mod manager cannot because, oh, that's stupid. Cancel. Okay, so I have, oh, it's still downloading. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, let's open something that's still downloading. Thanks, Fiaura. You're being dumb. Stop being dumb.
You're new at this.
I am not new at this. I've just never really learned how to do. Understand that I can open my own operating system and reprogram the whole thing from the ground up. You tell me to mod already existing structure, and I'm clueless.
I know, it's like watching someone who is amazing at algebra and advanced mathematics struggle with their times tables.
Exactly.
You're too
Times
smart.
2 is 17.
Do what?
So 2 times 2 is 17.
Exactly. Also, hi.
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 Keep-
Nice to meet you. How old are you? Oh, it's Kichi. Oh God.
Yeah.
Kichi, this is an adult stream. I was like, shit. Did I just get like a 12-year-old?
Good game.
By-
Good game.
By the way,
It's
Kichi, I
just
didn't get a
playing from
chance.
that one con.
I didn't get
This
a
is-
chance to tell you. You have the
This
most
is Kichi,
adorable voice.
everybody. We may be doing a
Yes.
collab in the future with Kichi for shits and giggles.
There's no may. We will.
Oh! That is happy news.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the 3 body mods downloading. Do I need to get the slider, don't I?
I'm not sure sliders or graphic mods. I'm not sure what would be next. Probably sliders.
Okay, so I've
Hang
got
on.
the slider now.
Yeah, sliders, because that'll affect the UI and how the game responds to it.
Funny
Okay.
thing is, I've been in here for the past 10 minutes, just been listening.
You've been listening to my incompetence.
Yeah.
I will freely admit that the 2 things I don't know how to do is animate and mod games.
I don't know how to do either of those things.
Oh, so we're in the same boat.
Basically.
Okay,
If it helps any fee, I really can't break down my operating system, but I've done a lot of mods. I've had like 30 mods running on Arc before, so.
Oh yeah, I could tear my operating system apart from the ground up and just be like, what? But as soon as you tell me, here's some existing software, I want you to modify it. No!
Free!
It's really not that hard once you get started. Like, it took me honestly about 10 hours to figure out the old Morrowind construction set. Oh, God. But after that, I was doing everything but scripting, and that was only because Ruby was a little bit above me, which is funny because Ruby's a pretty simplistic system.
Yeah, we're going to be playing Fallout Equestria, which is going to be hilarious amounts of fun.
Ooh.
And I'll basically be playing Fallout.
Is the pony gonna punch someone to death?
I mean, I've seen that happen. So, maybe?
Will there be graveyards?
No. Because we know that in a post-apocalyptic universe, cannibalizing the bodies makes sense.
Will there be glue?
Yes.
I see you've told them about your theory.
I have told them about
But
my
there's
theory.
gotta be Jell-O,
Told them
right?
about my theory. I've built most of it.
Do you get to eat Jello?
So I do apologize that this is going to be a long process, guys. We may be here for up to an hour with me having to put all this together. These are all the mods you guys requested. Like, everything is stuff you guys sent me, except for the guns that I added because my favorite guns were not in the game already. And that is the hunting shotgun, the M1 Garand, and the 45 pistol.
Which, why in 1911 was not in the game is beyond me.
I know, right?
Like, that should just be a staple of all shooters.
If it's any consideration, I'm reloading Fallout 4 onto my computer, which means Arc went away finally. So I can go and start looking at mods to find ones for you.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave this up so you guys can see exactly where we are, because it's important for you guys to realize the kind of work that I'm doing to make this a viable thing.
Are you sitting on the floor?
I'm sitting on the floor. Yes, I'm actually sitting on the body pillow that's apparently been given to me as a gift.
What's on the body pillow?
Nothing yet. It's just a foam memory pillow that's amazeballs.
It will
I
be
slept
a
on
picture of.
last night when I was hanging out with you guys on the Skype call. I fell asleep for 30 minutes on this thing because it's that comfy.
Sounds comfy.
It's going to have a picture of Spitfire on it, isn't it?
No. Yes, actually, I hate to admit that because Sophie has insisted that since she can't always be here, she's going to put her favorite pony on it, and I'm going to be forced to cuddle it. So she's going to go buy a Spitfire tanky to put on it.
Aww. That's adorable. And a little creepy.
You'd think?
Still, I mean, I was thinking of as a prank sending you one of Spitfire cuddling a shark, and then I found out how afraid of sharks you are.
I would burn it.
I
straight
probably
up.
said, you know what? Nope, it'll be Yang on one side and Spitfire on the other.
You do realize that those things cost $80, right?
Those
You
are really
realize
expensive.
You realize I've dropped hundreds on your streams before just because I could, right?
That's true. I do have the month of August to thank for that, which caught me up on all my bills.
Yay!
Now I'm sitting here waiting for downloads with 2 adorable fox. So this is the first one you guys got me, and as you can see, Boxes has kind of started to lose his fluff because he's been abused as a neck pillow. This is the new one you
keep
guys
throwing
got
him.
me, and then named it Coxes, you bastards. You named her poor sweet. Look at that innocent face that you named Coxes.
Look at the ears, they're massive and cute and adorable, and I want to squeeze them.
It's actually a fennec from San Francisco Zoo. Toki got it for me.
It is the desert fox.
Yes.
And desert foxes are adorable.
Okay, so from
They're
here,
endangered.
I need to open these in the order I downloaded them and shove them into my Fallout folder. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's going to be a bit more than that because CBBE will have different
Oh dear God.
sets.
Oh dear God.
Right?
What?
Okay, well let's see if it'll detect it properly and make my life easy.
Nah.
Archive is being scanned. Do 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 do. Whoops.
What did you break?
Probably everything. It's the honest truth. Probably everything. Okay, it's scanning the archive. How long would this take? Like a couple minutes to scan, or like a couple hours? Oh, there it
Shouldn't
goes.
take too terribly
Oh,
long.
it's done. Awesome. So how do I? Oh my God! Do I go through and start checking stuff?
Oh my god. No, just. Okay. Can you collapse those trees real quick? The directories.
Collapsing. It's gonna take a minute because there's like 24 of them.
I know. That's why I'm oh my godding. I forgot how many CBBE has. Okay, so you see each of those primary ones, the never nude slim, never nude curvy, and all that good shit.
Yeah.
Okay, you want one of the. You want one of those,
Okay. So,
and then the corresponding outfits.
so I want one. Do I need to check required?
Shit.
Hold on. No, it's not that bad because I can do this. I can go here with a new tab, go back and reopen this, and then read how to install it.
It basically all you're doing is you're replacing its current texture file with a new one.
Install the mod manager or mod managers like you would do with any other mod. Okay. Install the contents of required. Install the contents of the one you want from folders 1 through 5. Install the outfit replacers you want from 7 through 16. And optional install these sliders from 18 to 21 and 22 to 26. Okay. I understand now. So I have to install required. I have to pick 1 through 5. I've picked a 1 through 5. And then I need to install the vanilla version of everything else because I only have the vanilla game. I don't have the expansions yet. So when I come back and start adding expansions, I'll need to go back in and redo all of this. Got it. I can live with that. Install optional contents for 22 through 26. Okay. And then, alright, so that should do it. Okay, so I check the ones I want, and then what do I do? Hit install?
Yep.
I can't. It's grayed out.
Oh, duh. There's no BSA or ESMs or ESPs. Duh. So,
Vaughn, you're evil.
I'm sorry. All you did is you changed the file in the game. There's no plugin file.
Okay, so once I click all of these, I just close this box. That's not going to install anything.
This is why I stopped using the mod manager. Just remember your selections and manually drag them over into the data files.
Oh, that's easy, because all I have to do then is first I need to open the data. I don't know why I closed the data file. I'm an idiot. Somebody shoot me.
No.
Alright, so I reopen the data file, and then I just go over here and pop... Hey everybody, this is a tutorial on how to install mods. Alright, so from here I just drag into the data file. Right, directly into the data file. Is that right?
Yeah. So where it says meshes, textures, and all that good shit. Yeah. Drag it in there and then merge your texture files. Or folders.
Okay, so I drag, and then I can use the mod manager here as my checklist.
Mm-hmm. Now, do not put the textures folder into the textures folder.
Okay, so from here I would go 004 or 001 6 10 14 18 22 26 and Fomod, and just drag all this over there.
Drag it over. Oh, they aren't all in the same one. So no, you'll need to drop those into the textures folder.
Okay, drop them directly into textures.
Yep.
Done.
And it should say something about merging them or something like that. Or it might.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to drag it all over there, and then I'm going to hit run game and see what happens. Because I've learned the hard way that as you install stuff, it's best if you run it as you put it in once you've got a couple things in. Make sure everything works, and then go back and see what happens.
Exactly. I was actually going to recommend you do that, just because, yeah, the CBBE from New Vegas and Skyrim was amazeballs.
That may be true, but it also explodes.
Well, there was some explosions.
Okay, game's booting up. I have to make sure I can load my current saved game and walk around and nothing happen. Right?
It may not work. You may not be able to use the current save game.
Okay, fair enough.
It should be alright.
It depends. If you're using anything that's game-changing, like sliders and such like that changes figures, it may not.
She hasn't gone that far yet.
I haven't got
It doesn't matter how far you've gone. It's a matter of what everything in the game was set for to begin with, and it may not alter it until you actually start the game, because then it starts scripting everything.
No, I mean, she hasn't gone that far on the mod list. She hasn't installed.
No, I know, but I'm saying, I'm saying if when it comes to running the game, you may have to start again, just because the mods are going to be changing huge chunks of it.
Oh right, yeah, she has installed the unofficial patch. That's right.
Okay, now to check and see if the body thing works. And the simple way to do that is just remove clothes. It does not work.
Does not work. Hang on. Is your character's model no different than it was when you started?
I don't think it's any different.
Someone can play this game more. Identify the panties. Are those the correct ones?
I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to step outside here, and we're going to work off of this saved game so that I'm now outside of the area, and therefore I can freely do stuff.
I was going to say, can you actually start another game without erasing the other one?
I mean, yeah, I've got this one saved. I can just start a new one.
Right. Just start another one and see whether or not it actually changes. Although there's the frickin'... Well, you can skip the intro.
Oh, you can now?
I thought you could once you started it.
Oh no, I don't think you can. I think you're stuck going through the intro.
About all you could do is it'll make a save before you leave the vault, and at that point you can edit the character.
It doesn't. You didn't add in the proper female walk yet, have you?
I haven't installed that yet, no.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's going to say it doesn't look like it.
Stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Yeah, the bodies don't look any different.
Hey, my turn, guys.
It's kind of hard to say.
Texture, it should change, right?
Not necessarily, because it's not necessarily because it is game altering. It's altering the entire game.
Yeah, the bodies don't look any real different. Actually, I'm not sure.
It kind of did look a little bit better. It looked a little more curvier. But I didn't see. It didn't have like. It usually does not give it like larger breasts and such like that.
Yeah.
And it didn't look any larger.
Yeah, and her ass is still flat as a fucking
Itty bitty titty committee.
itty bitty titty committee and flat ass.
Aww. All white men everywhere. Well, most.
Okay. Yes, I want to cancel. I just want you to drag this out here so I can see it and then like see what we're actually going for.
Is anyone else seeing the weird glitch on stream visually?
Yeah, when it's catching the far right side.
Oh, don't know what piece that is.
That's the Fallout 4 data window that we're seeing. I'm not sure where that's getting that flicker though.
Well, I fixed it.
We won't see it right away, guys. Remember that.
Okay, that is the body type we have apparently picked, and it's still okay. So,
V, go ahead and open up that texture folder real quick.
okay, working on it. Hi everybody, you're helping me put your mods in. I love all of you. Please don't be mad at me. You guys picked these out, and I want them installed, but I am incompetent.
They're
Okay.
super mad.
Okay, so if I open this, meshes actors, character assets, female body, INF. Okay, cool.
I don't see anyone saying they want to lynch you yet, so I think you're okay.
Hang on. Go back. Go to Fallout data.
Okay.
Okay. Open required real quick.
Okay. Oh.
Because I bet those aren't the texture files. I'm probably thinking NIF. Yep, there it is.
Cut.
Meshes and textures.
Back out.
I apologize for that.
Paste.
Forgot the new ones do
Do
that.
this for all of these. And now when I bring this up, and then now I'm going to close the mod manager, bring it back up, it should detect the new ESP, which will allow that to work.
When did CBBE start using ESPs? I don't remember that being a thing.
They started using ESPs when they made a partnership with Lovers Lab.
Oh, that would explain it.
So that, I'm going to pin this next to my Skyrim manager so that they would have an easier time and, doing their pervy things.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you'll just need to do that for all of those.
Okay, so that gets that in there. I'm going to hit play and make sure this worked. And if it has, awesome, because that's step 7 out of like 35. I'm giving estimates on the number of steps. Don't be mad at me.
You need to put that on a t-shirt. Don't be mad at me.
Step 7 out of 35. Don't be mad.
Step 8, get mad.
Step 9, pet the fox.
Yay! Woo.
Always pet the fox.
Actually, no. That should be step 1. Pet the fox. Step
Actually, if
2.
I'm entirely honest, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so biased towards BabsCon is because I had Sophie there, and she would come up and randomly pet me and make me feel better and remove the randomly large amounts of pain coursing through my body. Oh, yeah, it works. I can see nude butt. Okay, so that problem's solved.
Is it in your old save or in the...
It's in my old
That's
save.
the old save.
Good. It did change it in the game.
Yep, and
Still looks
it
kind of
has,
flat.
it has altered the close slightly.
There's certain mods in Ark that don't alter save games, so that's why you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still flat and scrawny as hell, but that gets that started, and that means that I will be able to fix that once I install the in-game slider.
Not just that. So you installed the base file for CBBE, the one that's actually telling the game to ignore defaults.
Yes.
Once you install the meshes and textures for, say, curvy, that will change the values you gave it before.
Okay, so I go back into textures. Oh, these are meshes. Oh, I'm dumb.
Don't worry. I've spent probably 100 hours modding, and I forgot to double check for that.
Okay, so I need to go back into here. I need to open a separate directory of Fallout to make this easier. And, no, I don't want to do that. No, bad computer. Bad computer. No, don't do that.
What's up, y'all?
Hello.
Computer just like opened all of my directories all at once. Sorry.
I totally did not just race home because I saw that you were streaming.
Yeah, I believe that. Like, not at all. Okay, so I need to drag these in here. Yes. Do it.
Yeah, I saw a weird flickering on the screen.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, fine.
She's not. No, she's
No,
not
no,
talking
no,
to you.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking.
She's
to
answering the game.
I'm talking
You
to
want
my.
moving
I'm
requests.
talking to my OS. You're fine.
Oh,
just-
hang on. Go back to outfits.
Fee's struggling with trying to set up mods for Fallout 4.
I am incompetent.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
You just overrode Slim.
Oh,
Well, and that's fine because you can only have
one at a time.
one of the ones labeled outfits plus body slide.
Oh my god, yes!
So that goes here. Yes. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. This goes here. Yes. Awesome. And I'm not sure where these go or if these go anywhere at all.
What do they say?
Actors, clothes, and faux mod.
Actors. What are the extensions for the files inside it?
DDS?
It's a texture file. That should go in textures.
I'm gonna go play some Vigima games. Good luck with modding.
Yeah, I'm gonna need help because I'm gonna fail so
you
hard.
can,
Okay, so
you can be safe about it and install actors on its own.
I think I figured it out. Because actors is for a different is apparently for a different variation, so that's fixed. All right. Hi everyone. Did you ever want a tutorial on how to mod? Because we're doing it right now, via bashing our face into the screen.
I'm interested.
So you're doing what I do in college on a daily basis.
Okay, and then I install body slide behind that, and behind that I install. I don't think I install anything else behind that. I think we're good.
Yes, Holtz, you are evil.
What did
I know.
Holtz do?
Just look
Image
at image spam.
Oh, interesting. Now, remember that the game was like 10 seconds in the past, and now it's like 10 seconds in the future.
Fuck you, Holtz. Fuck you.
Okay, so CBBE is installed and is running properly. Okay, so from here, we kind of have some choices on what's going to come in next.
I would recommend the City 1. That's going to be your next largest.
Not Better Female Walk. God, I wish I had these in any particular order. Actually, let's do that now.
I'm wondering what mod did you pick for your Fallout?
I didn't pick any. Y'all sent them all to me, and now I have to install all this shit.
I didn't put in crap. I'm just curious on what was wanting to be applied.
The everything. I'm kidding.
There's like 20 mods.
There's about 25 mods.
And you're applying all of them at once, or just one at a time?
One at a time, and then I'm checking to make sure it works, and then we're moving on to the next one.
I was gonna say, because that you're one crazy mofo if you're gonna do all of them at once.
No, one mod at a time, make sure it works. If it doesn't work, uninstall what we just did and go back to where we were.
Because you might just break your computer if you do all at once.
No, you only break the game.
I see it as mass computer suicide if you do it all at once.
It's not so bad because she's only modding, this one game and not any of the coding above it.
True.
What gets weird is the original version of the script extender from Morrowind.
While that installs, I'm kind of trying to put them in an order that install should probably happen to make my life a little easier.
Yeah. What mod are we trying out though?
If
There's like super strength or what?
I'm getting to that. We're putting in Beantown, which makes it where you have more, where you can go into the interiors of all the boarded up buildings.
Oh, cool. All right.
Sadly, I'm going to need to go to bed here in about 10 minutes. I have work in the morning.
Okay, that's not the one we want. We actually want the no DLC one because I currently don't have any DLC. So I win. Okay.
You are the wiener.
Then we need to put you over here in front of Loving Cure. And then we need to put...
Bones did a thing.
Bones is boning a thing, yes.
Hmm.
That came out
there-
wrong.
My vaping device is leaking all over my table, and I'm being pissed.
Okay, I've got my order of installation finally done, I think. Yes, I've got my order of installation done. From biggest change to smallest changes. Mostly.
Is there someone else in here that really knows what they're doing for modding?
Probably not, but
Vonna probably knows.
I use the Nexus Mod Manager.
well,
So
that just kept
is-
exploding. So it wasn't exploding; it just wasn't changing anything.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it was because I installed it wrong or what I did or what was going on, but it just wasn't working.
Okay.
Okay, well, Fee, I'll hold your hand for about another 20 minutes or 10 minutes, and then I got to go to bed.
That's fine. You can hold my hand for 10 more
but-
minutes. And then hopefully I can
but-
figure it out from there.
Generally speaking, if it's going to affect the skeleton of something or the structure, you're looking at a mesh. And if it's just its coloration or its skin, it's going to go in textures. It'll be a DDS or something like that. Or PNG. I've seen people use BMP or bumps. I've seen weird shit. One guy used the JPEG. I laughed my happy ass off.
You're the funniest of all.
But did it work?
No, because Morrowind doesn't recognize JPEGs as a valid texture file. Only DDSs.
Yeah, Windows is a stupid twat when it comes to that. It's like it thinks JPEGs are like pictures all the time,
Oh,
or music files.
it wasn't Windows. It was Morrowind itself.
Oh,
Because in all of Bethesda's games, there are preset files that it will recognize as being for certain things.
I'm being taught how to mod, and I am completely and utterly incompetent, which makes this even more adorable, right?
you're super adorable right now.
While laying on the floor, which just adds to the adorable factor. They're like a 10-year-old girl with a big bubbly butt and big boobs. Learning for the first time how to do something.
Thanks for that image. Most 10-year-old girls don't have boobs like
We're all
that.
going to
Oh,
hell
I
now
just want to
because
point
of
out to Bones, if he's going to bring it up that way, I would totally use this body pillow as a fuck pillow. Just lay me down and go to town.
Oh,
You know what? You should also wear a tank top just to add the viewing pleasure for everyone.
Oh my god, that burns so bad.
Just dying slowly.
See,
Well-
vaping is bad for your health.
You know what?
Fee's comment made
I
me
love
swallow a
that.
banana pepper whole. Well, a slice of one.
How old are you?
I'd rather
just want a
insert
banana
an
hole.
entire banana into my throat.
Vaping Brony, how old are you?
I'm 21. What's it to you?
Okay. No, I'm just checking. This is an 18 and over stream, and you actually kind of sound kind of young, so But you're
You know
vaping,
what?
so I would assume that's usually an older thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, because I know a lot of people used to smoke in high school and such, so.
My voice got me in is such an asshole to me. It's a cancer to everyone who hears it.
It's no worse than mine.
You sound fine. I sound like a little girl.
You sound like your typical 30-year-old woman with a, I would say, endomorphic build.
Fuck off.
How's that an
Endomorphic.
insult? I'm an endomorph. Go to hell.
What is
I
an
want
endomorph?
Your typical scrawny kid. Not a whole lot of muscle mass, but they don't have jack for shit for body fat. They tend to be lanky. That's an endomorph.
I can imagine
tall, skinny,
Fiaura
muscle
just
stretched.
laughing her ass off because she knows what I look like, and it's
I
nothing.
am giggling a little bit.
I know. I'm just your typical fat ass, and he's describing me as a skinny 30-year-old.
I didn't say skinny, I said endomorphic. I've seen endomorphs who, yes, they do somehow manage to put on a shit ton of weight.
Well,
I'm just saying what you sound like. And all I can go off of is what I've seen.
Okay, so that should fix my body, and if it doesn't, then I can figure out how to fix the body later. Alright, next thing is, I need to, and Beantown has been installed, and is working, so.
Fiaura, you don't have to change your body at all. You're beautiful the way you are.
You're adorable.
The game mods.
I just remember that the super chat doesn't actually pay you until the end of the month. Fuck!
That's fine. It does make sure that I'm going to be over the $100 limit between sponsors and Super Chat for Google to have to actually hand me the money. Okay,
When I get my paycheck, I will definitely super chat you $50.
Alright, so we're going to download the Subway mod next. Because it's going to be a massive... to fuck.
Does it have carrots and stuff?
I was just going to ask if it comes with Jared.
Hold!
We have killable children, not fuckable children.
It's not a huge difference.
Unless you're a priest, it doesn't really matter. Unless their name is Timmy, then it's all game for them.
Timmy?
As the resident grandfather, I'm a little offended.
But are you a Catholic father?
No.
Who donates $10.01? I'm just saying. I'm not.
It's both to trigger OCD and because the first time he ever donated, he donated $80.08, and I said he gave me boobs.
So now I do it just to be silly.
So now he does it so every time he tips, he gets boobs somehow.
I don't see boobs with this though. I see.
Look at the 2 zeros. Now the ones are bra straps. Everybody give Tom boob hugs and hugs in chat, by the way, because he deserves them. He deserves all the hugs. But yeah, it's basically he tips me in boobs.
See, when you're gay, you don't really notice these kind of things.
You are so gay.
Who doesn't like boobs? I know gay men that like boobs.
I like
Mostly because
another
they're comfy.
part of the anatomy. Okay.
Okay, so that works. Alright, so Subway's installed. Renovated furniture. This is going to be awful.
To check your Subway one, you really do need to step into a Subway if you have not already.
I haven't, but if it doesn't work, then I will get an error message from Linux to tell me where it crashed at, and then I'll know what's not working.
Oh, neato.
Man, I want Subway now. Thanks for putting that image. I'm gonna call a Chinese place. I don't feel good.
Hi, this bag of hugs for
Yay!
There,
I got a bag of hugs. Yay!
Also, I just like to point out your stream tip is at -1 hours.
Oh yeah, because it ended it ended at 11:3 because I set it up at 11:2 on 11:2 and it's now 11:3.
Ah, makes sense.
Soon they'll be releasing the iPhone 10.
Soon I will be having
you gonna waste
everything
the money?
to put a wall.
Soon I will be laughing at all the people waiting in line to get their iPhone 10.
I
And
am
I'll be
very.
smirking
And
at
blowing
those-
1,000.
So, Fee, are there any of these that you're looking at and going, "Oh my god, I don't know where to or how to do this one"?
I don't know how to do any of them, but I'm just going by what you said earlier and hoping it works.
I mean, that's basically all you need to know. You're not going to be. None of these are like really weird shit.
I could go get the really weird shit.
No, I mean the shit where you have to save your game, close your game, reopen your game, do a thing, reopen your game, make a new save after activating a certain item, and then close down your game again.
That just made my head hurt just hearing that.
That was Morrowind's first sex mod.
Well then.
And if you did it right, yes, you had a three-dimensional sex game in Morrowind.
Who put it there?
It was a mod.
Slanesh.
Yeah,
Someone
right.
just wanted a good time.
Do you mean
Yes.
Kinky
Slanesh
people.
Puppy?
Yes, Slanesh Puppy.
Oh, totally need to find someone to mod that for
Okay, so this
Doggo
is
Meat.
not good.
What's up?
Alright, so I'm trying to install the MLP. It says for FOMod installer, and it's not working.
Interesting.
Okay. Hold up where you are. Open up the folder for it. I actually need to be able to see it. I can only see half of it.
Oh, that's weird. Why can you only see half my screen?
Yeah, your screen.
Oh, I know
it looks
why.
like
I know why. Hold on.
Oh hell.
Oh, you have a dual screen setup, don't you?
It's not fucking thing. Thank you. Close that down. Open that up, and ta-da! You can see my whole desktop now because I was being dumb.
Oh, there's all your porn.
The very first thing I hear in here, porn.
Why is it have one?
Actually, all of my porn is kept on the cloud.
Oh, really?
That way it never
I
gets deleted.
have a master's degree in human sexuality. I do not fuck around with that shit. It is not kept on my hard drives. Okay, so let's actually go here. How do I install this? What's the installation instructions here? Use
dear
the
God.
download mod manager button. Well, that's not an option, so try the fuck again. Place your
how's
desired
this
files
going?
into the folder into your data/interface folder in your oh fuck my life.
Okay,
By the
not
sound of
difficult.
it, not very well.
So, we'll go into data interface. Alright,
Data interface does not exist.
just make a folder called interface.
Okay then.
The game will automatically try to reference it.
Okay, made a folder called interface. What do I do now?
Put whichever parts of that mod you're wanting in there. Except for, let me read down the list real quick. Okay, fuck. So this is going to be your weird one then, I guess. So, not quests, but... Okay, which of these are you wanting?
I don't know what all they.
Tell you what, you see those JPEGs?
Yeah.
Well, start taking a look at them.
I see them.
Okay.
If you're
I
lucky,
can't-
they were labeled.
Okay, I have a better idea. Let's
Maybe you put
try
all those
downloading
things
this
in your
through
file.
the mod manager thingy.
Wait for the kaboom.
Choose application. I'm currently running the set application, so you should be able to figure it out real quick. But since you can't, how about that one? My name is Rena Arc on this, and this is my password, and you can kiss my ass.
Love to.
Damn.
Unhandled exception has occurred in the application. If you click continue, yeah, do it anyway. Okay, are you gonna? You're not
All the
exploding.
tabs.
You're not exploding, but you're not downloading. That's bad. Oh no, you're downloading, but you're not. Fuck.
Hang on. Let me wait until it actually brings up. They're in the archives. Have you scrolled down?
Okay, that's obviously not gonna work. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a folder called Fallout Mod Picture. Yeah, you guys are gonna see me stumble and cry and want to curse and all that other shit to get all the mods you guys sent and installed. Put that there. Alright, now we hit preview. And I get to look at these. Okay, you are way too holy shit, that character's high. I wish I was that high.
What the fuck?
What? What are you seeing?
She's stoned.
What are you seeing? Because I. What?
Bonifying.
Holy shit!
That character is super stoned. Okay, so
That is amazing.
okay, so
My god.
Okay, I can tell you this. Ooh, okay.
I like this so far.
So, from what I'm seeing, the only ones that should not be installed together will be the stats and stats pony variations.
so I should just dump everything in there but stats pony variations and that's it?
I would also skip specials Pip Boy because no, I had to remind myself what the fuck specials is.
So I dumped all that in there.
Open up the quests real quick. Let me take a quick look at what those
Interface,
files are.
components, special Vault Boys. It just changes the Vault Boy icons for quests.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you should be good to go. Yeah, I would start her up, see what happens.
Alright, let's go find out if this is going to explode. Close file.
And there'll be an earth-shattering
manager.
update.
Yes, I'm okay with this. Continue. Big
It
shiny
hasn't
green
turned-
button. Oh, fuck.
Did
Don't
it
push the
explode?
big red button.
She broke it.
No, it didn't explode. I forgot to turn something on.
Ew.
She nearly broke it.
How many terabytes of porn do I have? Taking bids now. Well, I'll give you a hint. I pay the $20 a month Google Drive storage package.
Jesus.
Fuck. Lots of it.
Oh my god.
But
Now, how
all of
much
it
of it does
isn't.
she
But
watch?
most of it's not porn. Most of it's stuff for this channel and for my panels. Actually, I can't even say most of it. I don't know what percentage is porn and what percentage is that.
And how much of it does she watch?
50-40, I bet.
Well, considering that when I'm not at somebody else's house, I generally indulge at least once a day.
Glad to know I'm not weird.
Let me make a mark 100%. 60%.
Okay, so that
40% other shit.
Oh dear God, I don't know what's going on, but holy shit, are we getting frame? Oh, I know why. Because we're desktop capturing. we were double capturing. Nope, we are still getting frame rate shitsville. I don't know why. Okay, so here's what we have to do. We have to undo what we just did. That's the first thing.
Don't
so that
cross
gets
the screen.
tossed. The other thing we need to do is we need to activate these archives that were not activated. My bad.
That might be it. Which archives? Yeah.
And if it's frame rate hell again, then I have to start backtracking what we've done and undo it.
That'll be pretty simple. Delete that folder you made. Everything you just installed is in there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting to hear atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
No, we're still in frame rate hell.
Out of curiosity, though, if you open your Pip-Boy, what does it look like?
It looked normal before I uninstalled that, and it still looks normal. Yeah, we're in frame rate hell.
Wait, did we go into Wolfenstein? We modded that much?
No, this is worse.
Yeah, this is worse.
This isn't just like low frame rates, this is frame stutter.
This is like you're having poor quality Wi-Fi while you're trying to play a good game.
Okay, so let me look at the list of things we've installed. Show all downloads. Okay, up to these three we had no issue. As soon as we started with these three, we started having problems. So I'm going to...
What are those three?
Subway interior is the one I just removed, and the BT Interiors project.
Neither of those should be impacting the frame rate. I wonder what's...
Alright, so the My Little Pony Pip-Boy overhaul project is obviously not going to work.
Fiaura, are you running dial-up?
No.
Dial-up might be faster. I have Time Warner. At times, dial-up is faster.
Spectrum.
Spectrum, yeah. Spectrum, mother
Speculum.
Yeah, Fee's running like some scary fiber optic shit.
There are third world countries that have a better internet than me.
He's not wrong. Lithuania, I think, has a government subsidized internet.
Yep, there's this one little city in Inland Empire. They said they wanted high-speed internet, really high speed, and they voted for it. And the politicians were saying, well, the cable company will... And they said, fuck them. Well, it's the cable company wanted basically the monopoly. You know how they are with no competition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even Slovenia has better internet than Amurica.
Wait, was I right? Is it Slovenia? Or no, I said Lithuania, didn't I?
Yeah, you said Lithuania.
Yep.
Slovenia.
I'm sorry.
Slovenia.
Post-Soviet Union state.
Yes, the post-Soviet Union state gets better internet
There are
connection.
a lot of you watching me right now and watching me fail at this.
I'm having fun chatting with you.
I'm just listening.
I'm just here to ruin, just to fuck your night up, man.
Ah.
I'm
Okay, so I'm just going to assume that something is on. I'm going to deactivate this, and I'm going to deactivate that.
So yeah,
I might not be able to install the interiors in the subway because they don't appear to be. That appears to be what's.
Wait, the body slide.
Oh right, we did the body slide too.
Yeah, that's what my money is on.
So, Vite also appreciate the little joke I had. I couldn't help myself. I gave into impulse.
So what do I do? Restore to default?
Enemy spam.
Shit.
Like, how do I fix that?
Profanity.
It should be restored to default. On the body slide, it should be restored to default. And then you'll need to remove the files associated with it. So whatever files came with, get rid of those.
Yeah. You have to think of the Homer Simpson with what he did with a pig.
Okay, so we can turn these back on.
I don't think Fee's seen that yet.
What I need to do here is I need to go into Tools, Body Slides, 64, and I need to restore to default.
And Fee does not need to see that.
How do I restore the body slide to default?
What's wrong with the spider shark?
Oh wait, so what did you have your body slide set to before? Yeah, no. If it was BBE body and BBE curvy, it should work fine. Wonder why it...
I'm gonna try to rebuild it and see if that fixes it. And if it doesn't, then I might be going back to square one. So this is why I don't mod my games, because every time I do, I end up fucking them up.
And how did you do all of that to Skyrim?
I paid somebody. I'm not kidding.
Michael Bones to do it.
Money talks.
I paid somebody to do it. Like, I literally handed a friend of mine $80 and said, here's all the mods I want. Get it to work. I don't care how. A week later, here you go. Thank you.
I usually just spent like 3 or 4 days trying to sort out all the mods for games that I was setting up, so.
Yeah,
I know you're streaming, you don't have the ability to do that, so.
And she wants to get a RedTube account.
And, remember, when modding, there's a lot of fucking trial and error. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Trust me.
We're gonna rebuild this as CB body, curvy, batch build, standard, instead of physics, and see if that fixes it. Maybe it's the fact I've been checking the physics box that's been fucking it all up. Okay, and then we close you, and then we reopen you, running as administrator, and then we continue. I don't care. We check all these things to get them to work. I'm really bad at this, can you tell?
Oh, the body slide is also a little advanced.
My computer is not on fire at all, Brutal. Like, not one bit.
It's literally the game itself, Riddle.
Fiaura's trying to take the game to 13.
Yeah, I'm trying to take the game. I'm trying to take the game to 20. Not even 13. We're going all the way to 20. These are all the things you guys asked me to install, so I'm trying. Normally this would be a writing stream, but I know I'm going to need help for this, and even if Bones can't help and has to go to bed, that's fine. I have to figure out how to get this installed. Yeah, I don't know what we did, but I have like frame rate of piss, and that basically means that starting over is the only option at this point.
It could be because if you did anything to change the graphics, that may mean you have to start over. Don't know.
Yeah. Major mods means a reboot.
Yeah, but it was fine with all the major ones.
No, I think it's when I ran the body slide, it fucked it up royally.
That's what my guess is.
Did you do the tree graphics and such like that?
Yeah.
That's a major change to the entire environment that's already been preset.
Okay, what I need to do then is I need to uninstall Fallout 4, nuke whatever's left over after the uninstallation.
Not necessarily. You just need. Sometimes you start a new game. It reloads. It starts all the things from new. Because I also don't see the trees taking effect here.
Oh, I haven't put the trees in yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've only put in the body slider and the houses in the underground. And I used the body slider, and that's when the frame rate went to hell.
Yeah. My money is on the body slider. The trees and environment one shouldn't be too bad.
Okay, but before you uninstall the game, try uninstalling that mod, the body slider, and just see whether or not that fixes your frame rate or not.
I can't uninstall it. It's integrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trees one shouldn't be a big deal because all you're doing is telling it to reference a different art file than it normally does. And by telling it to reference a different one, I mean it's the same name, it's the same pathway, it's just the actual file is different.
Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to be back in a second, guys. I'm going to restart the computer to reset the graphics card, so I'll be back in 10-20 seconds.
Not bad.
No, it's just, we're trying to add mods that are screwing things up.
It sounds like my life.
So would you believe my computer's already fully booted back up?
No,
Nope.
mine
I
was
believe
really
it.
fast.
Solid state drives do boot fast, yeah.
I never had a
My
computer that
camera
was fast, so
detected.
I
Yeah, my
kind of
camera's
don't believe.
detected, it's fine. Okay, so we want to quit all of the things that are basically the extra startup systems that I don't need. Cool. All right,
I like your wallpaper, by the way.
Fallout Mod Manager
That's not
should
her
open
wallpaper.
and say that I have.
Oh, that
shaken
wallpaper, yeah.
shit.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Don't.
All I'll say is my first computer, when I was booting the game, I could get up, lead, and make dinner.
Yeah, Brutal, I don't
course, I
have
was
any.
using it.
Depends on what kind of dinner, though. Is it like a TV dinner or a 4-course dinner, or what are you talking about?
I was using a tape drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brutal, I don't install game-breaking mods or anything that's overpowered. I strictly install like stuff that's fun, cosmetic, or adds more quests, or is straight up pornography. You try. You try writing a paper that is literally the effects of pornography-based video game modding. You get some weird shit.
Dude, I believe it.
A lot of times I add mods that make the game harder.
Gary's mod, for instance. I've seen some weird shit on Gary's mod.
I think anybody
believe
who's
it.
played Gmod can say that.
So here's what we're gonna do while that does that is I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna go ahead and download everything, and we'll have it all in order. So that's downloaded. That is not.
Okay, well on this, how do I even... What
Show
do I
history.
put in the tag for...
Downloaded, downloaded, downloaded. Alright, and then from here... Oh right, they'll actually be in the order I need to download them because that's how I set that up because I'm not... Because I'm crazy.
Nice! What is that preview screen?
So... I'm gonna click here. Are we streaming? We're streaming? Good. Everybody can hear me, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. I'm looking at the previous screen on the lower.
You saw that too, huh?
Yeah.
The lower right, the furry porn there.
Oh no, that's my desktop. It's actually a picture of Jacob and something he said to me.
No, not that. There was the Google
the
searches.
Ferretta.net.
Oh.
Hey, it's not bad artwork. I actually really like it.
You guys know I don't really give a shit. My public image is whatever it is, and I have no control over that, and I accept this.
It really doesn't matter. You can look at furry porn sites. It's perfectly legit.
I just worry about what YouTube's gonna say when whenever is a cunt.
Unless somebody reports, unless like 50 plus of you report me, nothing.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, and I will not, because I'm not a dick like that. Because I'm gonna say I do that shit too. So
we're loyal members of Fiaura's army. Anybody reports her, I will kill you. Just kidding.
I'll kill you dead.
Yeah, considering I'm reading this thing right now.
I kill you.
Good God, Tom, you sounded almost like Grand Nigga Zek.
Who?
The Grand Negus.
I want to die.
What is that?
The supreme leader of the Ferengi in Star Trek.
You're a
Gilbert Godfrey. DS9.
nerd.
Oh no, it's not Gilbert Godfrey. Believe it or not, the guy under the makeup is the guy who played the Sicilian in Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Yes, I'm a nerd.
Proud of it. What about
That's right. I got my nerd flag on, and my Nurgle flag. I'll give you a nice, sweaty, disease-ridden hug.
Take your diseases and put them with the other diseases.
I have more than I want.
White House?
Just saying, I really can't say shit either because I am a brony. So
I have never seen My Little Pony.
Neither fine.
I've seen one
Okay,
episode.
So
I've seen
that's
part of one
all
episode.
that, and now we're down to. All right,
I kind of rewatching every single one because right now, after seeing Fiaura's panel on how many ponies have been murdered in the background, I'm kind of curious.
Oh yeah, that's right. V, did you post that panel yet?
I have not had the chance to really work on it.
Okay.
And then, of
It'll
course,
hopefully
there's
be
all the
worked on
murder that's
before
in the
end of
movie.
Weekend, but I can't promise anything before next week. Okay,
That's fine.
and that
One of
one,
my students was
and
asking.
that one. Okay, so I now have opened these in the order that they should be installed in theory, from the ones I haven't downloaded yet.
Right. So you got the loot manager kicking over, right? Good.
In theory.
Yeah.
We're reinstalling Fallout 4 from scratch. What I will do from here is I will actually copy the original unedited data folder onto my desktop, which is what I should have done before I started this shit.
Yeah.
And then, that way I have it, and if I fuck it up and have to start over from scratch, I can just take the unedited data folder and slam it back in there and fix everything.
Nice.
Oh no, you won't. There won't be any of that, Brutalite. Chill. Roar.
So just wondering, how is that sleep going on for you, dude?
How's the what going on?
I forget who said it, but they said that they needed to sleep.
Oh,
that was me.
How's that going for you?
I'm still here.
So very well.
yeah.
I started reading Ferretta. Fuck off.
You mean the furry, semi-pornographic, semi-serious, magical girl thing?
It really does have kind of a neat little art style. I rather like it.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing that it's not good. I'm just pointing out the other obvious things. That what you said.
Also, yes, I kind of have to wonder, how good would that not feel?
Pardon me. Wow.
Well, and Zabi, that's nothing to what I've compared to what I have done. What I've started to yawn.
What may end up happening is I may be calling my friend this weekend and being like, "Hey, here's a shitload of Fallout mods. Build a data folder that works with a build order that works. Here's $50." And that way I can just add. I can add to that build, and if I ever fuck it up, I can just start the build over from scratch.
Nice.
Sounds like a master plan, bro.
Okay, so keep.
I need to finally find out from somebody in the community that you're in. There was a video, and I'm not sure if it was like a real video of an outing or a bit of a joke video. It's a bit of a dude.
Hey, Lanzabi.
What?
Lanzabi.
What?
Do you like bananas?
Bananas.
Do you like bananas?
Banana, potato.
So maybe you like bananas on the moon, bitch.
Biatch! Oh shit!
No. But it was about it was about supposedly a brony coming out to his dad.
Dad, I'm a brony. Now get the fuck out of my house before I murder you in cold blood.
Oh no, this was like over the phone thing, and the dad was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Because the dad thought he was gay.
Oh.
And then he finds out the dude's a brony. And then there's something mentioned about clopping.
So you
oh god.
No, went straight to clopping.
Yeah, they did pretty fast when you mentioned the clopping. So that is a real thing, clopping.
What is clopping?
Unfortunately.
Why don't you let the brony explain what clopping is?
Yeah, let the brony explain the yeah, do that, brony.
So, I'm just going to say most bronies enjoy watching pastel-colored ponies fuck with each other.
I would not even say most, but hey.
A percentage of that is undefined.
It's most. I've seen it.
I mean, I could say a percentage of, but we know that it's more than a percentage of, because if I were to go to any of these particular artists that I've had to do research on, because I'm a horrible, awful human being, and research topics come up, and I pursue them to their utmost what the hellery.
It's like clopping has their own subtext of everything you can think of for normal porn, but like it's pastel ponies fucking each other.
Okay.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So it is like yiffing.
No, these are parts of fandoms that need to stay under wraps. Just so you know.
Well, look.
Okay,
you gotta look at it this way. There is a bunch of adults going to a convention, having these private parties, and as long as everything's consensual, it's all good.
So, in theory now, I have downloaded everything in the order it needs to be installed in.
Ooh.
Theory.
Yeah, in theory, everything's running correctly.
Oh no, in theory, nothing's running yet.
Yeah.
The game's still reinstalling, and I've only downloaded the parts that need to run.
Yeah. Yeah, as when I started to play with mods, I'd learned about Loot Manager, and like, oh god, you actually have to have this order thing?
You know, I really shouldn't have said anything because now I feel disappointed of being a brony right now.
Why?
Because our fandom is based on porn at the moment.
Every fandom has something like that.
Every fandom's got porn. Have you seen
There's Star
Klingon
Trek porn.
Have you seen Klingon porn, for fuck's sake?
I'm pretty sure it's Scientology.
Every fandom in existence is based on can I fuck it?
Yeah.
R34.
Actually, while I'm here thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and move my panels for tomorrow.
In truth, you can kind of thank anime for
to
that.
the stick. Everybody who wants, since we're talking about porn, has the wrong stick in mind.
Or
kind of.
Yeah, because, you know, we don't want to know if you have that kind of port on your computer.
Well, it's not on her computer, it's on the cloud.
No, she's got her headset off.
It's on.
Oh, we got it back on.
No, the way I look
hang
at
on.
it.
Have you even tried using the actual in-game mod setup? Don't go yet, because I'm just testing around with this, playing around with it, and so far it seems to even go and calculate the order automatically.
Wow. That's helpful, believe it or not.
Well, I go, because if I use that, I can't mod out the Creation Club shit.
Yeah, because they probably don't have that stuff in.
Just saying, Fiaura, did you recently get your hair dyed? It looks awesome.
My hair's been dyed for like a month and a half. The last time I got my hair done was a month and a half ago.
But it looks like it's so different now, like there's blue in it or something.
It starts to bleed in, but yeah, it starts bleeding. It started bleeding a little bit, so it's turned bluish purple now, and the red tips are starting to turn from ruby into neutral red, and then they'll turn pink. So by Christmas, I'll have like pink and powder blue. Or
I
by
wonder what
New
your
Year's.
bathtub looked at a week or two ago. Oh.
Alright, so that's working. I'm now transferring the 2 panels that I have to do tomorrow over. And all of this is downloading. Hey! I might get somewhere with this, but what's probably going to happen is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this shit and put it in one folder so I can reference it.
How about a Girls and Pens or Radio mod?
That would be awesome, but it probably copyrighted as hell.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to play it over the stream.
Right, so I have my order of download, so that makes this a little easier because my order of download is also my order in which everything needs to be installed.
I wonder if that means they have a Ruby radio. That would be cool.
Probably.
Probably. You can make one yourself pretty easy, or use it to one of the existing ones pretty easily.
Yeah, Yes?
Go ahead, Fiaura.
My bus speed is getting a real workout right now.
Fiaura, tell Vaping Brony about your shower when you were washing most of the dye out of your hair.
I step into the shower and go to wash the dye, and like it just happens one day. I step in and I look down and I think to myself, "Oh dear God, Grover just fucked Elmo to death." Like that's what my shower looks like. I don't get any warning. There's no like subtle rinse down. It's just one day I step in and I look down and I go, "Holy fuck, Grover just fucked Elmo."
I'm sorry. How did we get to this topic? What's going on?
Somebody asked what my shower looks like when the dye in my hair comes out.
Oh. I did that because Vaping Brony was talking about her hair. And I think I think Fiaura broke Vaping Brony.
I mean, Fia, is that your headset?
Actually, it looked like.
Yeah, this is my headset.
Show them your the inside pads of your headset.
You guys want to see the impact? Okay. This is why I can't have nice things.
I can't see anything yet. I gotta wait for 10 seconds.
They're purpley blue.
Oh my god.
I gotta wait for 10 fucking seconds. What? Oh, come on.
Vaping Baroni, she said one time it looked like.
Oh my god! What?
Didn't you say one time it looked like Elmo and Grover and the Count had an orgy and then killed somebody?
Yes, that was another description of my shower.
I'm dead.
No, sorry, no Ruby radio.
Oh, my stomach
was
hurts.
funny.
I just ate Chinese food. Come on.
Oh, Bob and I went out to Outback, and Bob paid, and I feel really bad about that part, but because I didn't realize she was paying for it. But from the travel, my nerves are so shot that I couldn't. I only got through about a quarter of the steak, and then was like, I can't eat anymore. My nerves are too shot. Oh, and the other thing is, they cooked the first steak, and I'd ordered very rare, and they brought out almost well done.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Like I cut into it. I went, this is too tough to be rare. And I looked at it, and the waitress said, "How's your steaks?" And I showed it to her and said, "How do you think?" And she went, "I'll get you another one." Good idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say Outback is
that's
pretty good. They'll get you another one if they did.
They got me another one. I ordered a 10-ounce ribeye, and the second one they brought me a 14-ounce.
Probably had to make up for the first
And then let me keep the original, almost well done ribeye. So I've got basically, what is that, like 19 ounces of steak to eat over the course of the weekend?
Oh,
God. Jesus.
Yay.
Beef. It's what's for eating.
Dead cow. It's delicious.
You know, I don't really trust Outback. They went for the bloomin' onion, which is like a whole onion to like look like a flower, also, which is also deep fried. But once we got it, it was basically raw and just breaded.
Okay, there's the blood panel with clips. Awesome. And here's the Ruby Weapons panel with clips. Awesome. So that's good to go. I'm going to make sure I put it on the laptop in the morning before I leave too, so it's already on the laptop. You have, I believe, stopped downloading.
Weapons physics? What?
Broke Bob's internet.
I mean, it's not Bob's internet. It's just.
What's
I think
wrong
it's just a
with
file
Ruby
error.
Weapons? They're awesome.
Nothing. She's doing a panel on them.
Yeah, it's just a file error. No, let's rephrase this, Holt. I wrote a 43 and a 49 page paper. I've had to condense it down to basically 2 pages and lowest common denominator for panel purposes.
I hope the
You're
stuff
not
that we were.
bad about Ruby, are you? Because
No.
I will smack a bitch.
No, it's the physics of how their weapons work if their weapons were to be built for real life purposes.
And I hope the stuff we were talking about before didn't sour on that, but I really think that
Ruby's rifle is a 50 cal.
Yeah.
Yes.
However, the way it works and the damage it inflicts is well beyond what a 50 caliber rifle does.
And like I said, it could be because of the dust.
It could be because of the dust, but I have to assume not.
Have you seen the incendiary rounds a 50 cal can put out?
Hun, I know exactly what kind of damage a 50 cal, a 12.7, a 20, a 30, a 40, a 50, 60, 75, and 105 millimeter cannon do.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know that there's different kind of ammo for a 50 cal, right? Like
Yes.
Incendiary and green tip and...
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know what all of them are supposed to be able to do. Actually,
yeah.
A friend of mine's online right now. Hold on. I might be able to make this simpler. So this will be hilarious. Send message. Hi, friend! How is? My subscribers have sent me a bunch of mostly non-pornographic mods. I am clueless how to install to Fallout 4. Help.
I just love how you add that little disclaimer.
Way, we're live now. And now for the ultimate irritation, I have their phone number.
Oh.
Give it to everybody and just have them text them. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I don't give out phone numbers.
Yeah,
because then I would give out something like
that.
Lauren Faust's phone number by accident. Her phone's disconnected. Let's go to Zoe's, because Zoe lives with her. Zoe, does your phone
Lord
work?
Faust? Wait a minute, I'm confused.
That's a good question to tell me. I'll ask her.
Yeah.
This is the part where I don't have a friend anymore because of this, but, you know, totally worth it. I love these two very much.
Michael Bones.
Yeah, Michael, why are you in twice
really?
in Discord?
Really? You're not going to answer? Really?
Do you blame him?
Life.
My computer just crashed.
Okay. I have ways of bypassing you to get Skype. The Skype hammer.
D, are you really not?
I am really trying. Not trying to irritate them, but I'm really like I need because if you don't pester this person, they oftentimes don't respond.
Poke him with a stick.
Bones, you're like really quiet. What's going on, bro?
Oh, sorry. I'm on Discord on my phone. That's why there's an echo in the background.
Oh, that's why you're on twice, because your computer hasn't disconnected yet.
Which is weird, because my computer crashed.
I can't hear you, bro. You're like something. Your computer crashed.
Sorry. Can you hear me better now?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
I'm bugging them and getting nothing, so I'm assuming they're either busy or they're probably using their pornographic version of Fallout 4 for fapping.
Can't it be both?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're
okay, so what I have here is I have the list in the order I downloaded it that supposedly it should be installed in. And I'm currently downloading Fallout 4, as you guys can see by the green bar at the bottom here. Actually, we can just look at Steam and see how that's going. Oh,
I do
joy.
give my forgiveness whoever is hearing me vape. I'm trying not to be a cuck with it.
So long as you're just not a dick about it, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Hey, vape. I don't give a shit. Take your smoking habit elsewhere if you're going to brag about it.
I'm not trying to brag. God.
What is with... Oh, it's the Creationist Clubs is why they have all of the negative reviews recently.
Sounds like...
I kind of want to buy all the DLCs, and then I look over at the cost and go, nope!
Especially when you realize they aren't worth it.
Apparently the bot decides to post you
Hey,
twice.
viewers. Give up give them money for stuff.
Far Harbor and Nuka World are the two main story-adding DLCs. Automatron does add a quest line. The rest of it is a bunch of settlement-building BS.
Come on.
And this is from somebody that actually got the season pass. So...
Yeah, I actually had the season pass too, so I got all of them.
Yeah, I didn't get the season pass.
I just recently got my World War II.
I mean, I know how to mod New Vegas, but that's only because I can go back through mine and Megan's conversation and just grab the file she sent me and start from there. Holtz, I hate your guts and you need to burn in hell.
She finally saw image spam.
Damn.
Good fucking God, no.
What?
No.
What?
Just no.
Yep, she saw it.
What image spam? Tell me more. I'm curious now. Where?
Go see what Von Holtz posted in image spam.
Where?
In Discord. This
What,
Discord.
Where? In Discord. Yeah.
Spider shark? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a shark with spider legs and spider eyes.
Well, you know, you hate sharks. Sophie hates spiders. Perfect combination.
You want both of us to kill you. Is that what I'm hearing?
Are you talking about general gaming? What? I want to
Up above that says image spam.
Oh,
Under general chats.
Yeah.
Do you want both of us to shank you? Because we'll both shank you.
I don't see a shank. I see Spider Pig.
No,
If
roll
you
up a
want me
little.
to go on Reddit and get a little GIF of, or GIF, how do you say it? Of
that is like
squishing
Satan
a giant
in a
spider, which turned into like 1,000 little
nutshell
spiders.
I'm going to take my computer crashing as a sign from Eris.
I like how me saying that Ruby has a 30 mil has sparked like a massive debate on all of my Discord pieces, and it's kind of funny. I didn't say she has a 30 mil. I said her gun acts like a 30 mil.
It hits like a 30 millimeter.
Yes, the recoil.
Now
The recoil amount. Actually, I'll show you guys a preview of this while we're sitting here waiting. This is what you get for coming out and hanging out on a midnight stream with me.
Now is that a 30 millimeter HE, HEI, DU?
HE.
Because they found the 30 millimeter DU tends to act like just a big ball around it. It punches a hole right through the body.
So this is the recoil of her gun in newtons and an equivalent anecdotal force. I'm showing this to you now.
I gotta wait 10 seconds.
We all do.
I accidentally closed YouTube.
That sounds like a glorious idea at the moment.
I'm just putting this up here. There's no decimal point in that Newton's number, by the way. That's the number.
Jesus.
That assumes her gun's a 30 mil. The amount of force her gun is applying goes up exponentially if I assume 50 caliber, because then the ratio of volume size versus applied area in order to prepare her whole body equilaterally would increase drastically to over 500,000 newtons.
Then again, keep in mind she's like 4'2", which means she weighs all
She's
of what about?
5.7 meters and she's 1.57 meters and 71 kilograms according to the wiki.
So so basically, don't fuck with her because she will fuck you up, definitely.
Well, she's virtually a superhero for in comparison, but she's an anime character. So.
And in the videos, and in the show and everything, she's being propelled at 33 meters a second when I use 60 frame per second versions of her of the remastered season 1 and 2 stuff, and the remastered Red trailer.
I would assume at some point the determination that they're probably using purple dust in the rounds to cause force increases it by the amount, in comparison to gunpowder.
By the way, if you apply this much force to a 30 millimeter bullet, that's the speed it travels.
So apparently I need permission for image spam. What?
Yes, people start posting porn to troll.
I'm not, which I wasn't trying to. I was just
Blake's weapon is impossible to build. Yang is using rockets, not shotgun shells. And Nora's weapon I'm doing live. Like, I've already done all the calculations and stuff, but I'm going to explain it live without showing any of it, and then let people chime in and see what they actually think.
The picture I'm trying to send is Piggy by saying my brain's is full of fuck and I love it. That's not porn. That's funny.
Yeah, but there's limits to who can post.
So what you're saying is, Yang's wrist guns are bolters.
No, they're not bolters.
They're just rockets.
It is literally just
gyrojet.
It is firing gyrojets. Yes.
That's a bolter.
No, that's not a bolter.
Yes, bolter.
Technically, a bolter is a gyrojet gun.
Okay, let me explain this to you guys in English. A bolter is a two-stage chemical propelled unit that then proceeds to have a rocket propellant behind it. It doesn't work in physics. A gyrojet only has the rocket propellant.
Okay, that's true, but it has a gyrojet stage to it.
No. Her entire shot is all gyrojet stage. from firing to impact. That is why her rounds accelerate after they leave the barrel.
It's why they hit at almost Mach 1000.
It's why the further away the target is, the faster it's going when it hits in the show. Like, I literally examined all of her every time she's fired her shotguns, particularly at mid and long range, and they go faster the further they've gone from her body. That indicates that they are being propelled by a rocket, and they have no initial propellant leaving the barrel because they actually leave pretty goddamn slow, considering the scene in which she's in the Nevermore's mouth shooting, it appears on screen for 4 frames. Plus the Nevermore speed against her, plus that, it should not, if it was firing out of the speed of a bullet, we should never see the bullet. But we see the bullet for 4 frames every time.
No, that's because of anime.
Yeah.
She's just firing a gyro jet. It's not a bolter.
Because if you notice in the show that the guns virtually do nothing.
Well, gyro jets do suck, but Yang's gyro jets are explosives. So, I mean, if you're firing miniature grenades from a 12-gauge shotgun barrel, it doesn't matter how fast they're going. They just have to hit.
True.
And they just have to get close.
Yeah, you don't have to hit with an explosive. You just have to get close enough.
Depends on how big an explosive.
Yeah, gyro jets weren't lethal within 8 feet, Hitomi, because they were just solid slug bullets. Yang is firing a miniature grenade. It doesn't matter where it hits you, it's going to explode.
So, nearly a bolter.
Fiaura, I'll just explain how Yang's hand has not been blown off from her wrist weapon. When it's firing within.
Because she's an anime character.
No recall.
Keep in mind that once you get the aura, because basically it's the aura.
Yeah.
Also, rockets have no recoil. Or
True.
at least very little compared to normal gun.
Also, Yang, whom is much larger than Ruby but is moving significantly slower, only needs 71,000 newtons of force, or just over 60% of what Ruby's weapon is putting out in order for her to move around like that. She's also also her punches deliver anywhere from 3,150 newtons to 192,000 newtons of force. I'm just going to point out a professional boxer's average force is 2,500.
I hope by saying she's bigger, you're not calling her fat, because otherwise you're going to get her mad.
No, she's genuinely a bigger person, like in terms of size.
I'm joking.
She can butt me above her butt for all I care.
Anyway, on that topic, I am going to bed now.
I just popped my back. I'm not sure if that felt good or bad. Good night, Bones. Sleep well.
Night, Bones.
I refuse.
I gotta roll the other way now and see if it pops the other way too. Because I'm waiting on this stupid thing to reinstall because I fucked it up.
I think I'm going to call it a night too because Jenny has an early day.
Totally understand, guys. I mean, I've got the basic gist of how to do this now. Maybe.
I have no life, so I'm just until whenever.
Well, everyone have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Night.
Wonderful earnings.
Okay, Fee, I'm totally putting in the My Little Pony bobblehead mod.
Bobblehead?
Yeah, it replaces the bobbleheads with
Make
My Little
it's
Pony
still being
bobbleheads.
supported, because I think the reason the other one doesn't work is because it hasn't been supported since like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's possible. I'm using the ones straight off the Bethesda site, though.
Yeah.
Did you get your back to pop the other direction?
Not really.
Is it your low back or middle back?
When I said it popped, it started in like between my shoulder blades and went all the way down my spine.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Well, I mean, huntsmen are basically superheroes, yes.
And their aura actually counters for a lot of stuff.
I'm sorry this isn't the most exciting stream. It was good to hang out with you guys.
Riveting to me.
It's helping my nerves, at least from travel, because I don't travel well at all. Earlier tonight, my hands were shaking so bad I couldn't even like pick up the glass of tea to drink it. I just had to like lean over to the straw and sip from it.
Aww.
Gee, I've traveled so much, it doesn't bother me at all anymore.
Smoke weed every day.
I'm out.
And if he doesn't smoke it, she eats it.
I eat it, but I'm out. And until I go back to the doctor after DerpyCon, I don't have any. So that's also contributing to my problems. Is I'm having to directly deal with the fibromyalgia pains, and it hurts a lot.
My nicotine's helping me. I don't know.
Thank you, Boxes.
Oh, Fiaura, I must thank you.
About what?
Well, I do that National Novels Writing Month thing every year, and I didn't have a thing to do this year, and then I thought about Ivan's little thing in the warp, and I started just writing that, and I decided that yesterday, and currently have 4,672 words in the last 4 hours.
Aw, that little fox is so cute.
Little fox.
Yay!
Yeah. Oh. Fiaura, did you see the my Discord avatar now?
Is it the
little dog face?
Yeah, I saw it, and I just keep looking at it and going, "Is that the Barcomatic?"
Yaposaurus? No, that was Joey barked, but he was a foster. It almost became a foster failure. He has a new home to rule over.
Everybody wants to stay at the YMCA.
Isn't that the dog you were there with before, or is it a different one?
That was a different one.
Mm.
You can do what you can be who you want.
It's my way of remembering this, because this dog, I was very tempted to say Jenny, but just keep him.
Fiaura slowly dips into madness.
Oh, she's already far gone into madness.
Okay, see?
See?
Wow.
No sane person fucking laughs like that.
Actually, hold on. Let me do it correctly. I'm gonna do it in Quinn Quake's voice.
Not bad.
See, I want like a. Can you do like a? What's his fucking name?
Woody Woodpecker.
No,
it's really hard for me to do it in a deep voice, because all the deep voice characters I've ever done have always been the good guys.
The irony.
The irony of having a high-pitched voice is I can do Pinkie Pie pretty well.
The male characters I've played have always been the good guys, or the sympathetic character, and the female characters I've always played have always been the villain or the antagonists. So, like, I love how, by the way, that Gus of Dork says he's playing Elder Scrolls, and the picture shows him playing PUBG. GG.
Okay, Fiaura? I'm working on my Fallout Equestria character, and
I can go over that with you guys, because I have to reduce mine to level 2 anyway. Because I have mine with me.
Yeah. My question
Avarna, I just love your picture of the most adorable dragon maid ever.
Never mind, I don't have it with me. I took it out of my laptop bag before I left. Do what?
Anyway, my question is, I'm wondering how important it would be 15 AP. Action points.
You can't fire your gun. It takes you 2 turns to fire your gun.
Well, I'm not.
This is Fallout. If you ain't got a gun or an axe or a sword or something, you fucked.
No, sure, dogs. One of the dogs.
And that's the whole thing, is I'm planning on doing a diamond dog.
That's nice. 15 AP says that you can either move or bite once.
That's a lot of action points.
Yeah. I'm not sure if +2 to strength is worth it then.
What's your strength?
My strength is currently 5. Because
What's your agility?
okay, what I have for ability scores right now, I've taken gifted. So I'm at 5, no, endurance.
You are aware that your minimum ability score on any of your scores is 3 unless you have something that specifically says you can bypass it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
That's messed up. Okay, just a second. So, strength is 5, perception is 5, endurance is 10, charisma 5, intelligence 5, agility 10, luck 7.
How do you only have 15 action points if you have a 10 agility?
No, I have 95 action points. I'm looking at taking the bruiser trait, which would increase my strength by another 2, but reduce my action points by 15.
Oh, if it's +2 strength, then yeah, it would be worth it. Okay.
Just saying, Fiaura, I loved your sexy gamer pose.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alright.
I will fully admit that I do miss one thing, and that happens to be Dick.
Well, sorry, you're shit out of luck here.
It's not that I'm shit out of luck here, it's that, like, Sophie doesn't exactly use nor want to have that, and I understand and respect that, so.
I mean,
she keeps crying and going, why don't you find somebody else? I said, I don't want anybody else, I love you too much.
Like I said, Bad Dragon is always an option.
I'm gonna say this from experience, the real thing can never be simulated by a dildo, no matter how hard you try.
True.
Okay,
True.
so that puts that in there. Alright, so that gets the script extender, and now if I run the mod manager, it should detect those files. Awesome. We also know our ESM files go above ESP files. Period. Alright, so the DLC high resolution pack is installed, the unofficial patch is installed. Cool. Alright, I need the next piece of the puzzle, which is the body thing.
The Millennium Puzzle.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's as complicated as it probably.
When the fuck did Yuki get here?
Alright, so we need the B.
I still can't believe I remember that from my childhood.
We need this.
It's time to do.
Okay, so this goes into the data folder.
I just remember that like part where it was like do like a fucking stutter.
Because everyone in that age always had a freaking stutter, so they had no problem with singing the damn song.
Yeah, it's time to
do the thing. I need to do the thing before we get any further. I have to do the thing before we get any further.
I love that it was such a coincidence that the main character was also this that looks exactly like the character of the Prince of whatever.
Okay, so I have to copy and paste the data folder, which is a pain in my ass, because 7 more minutes. Fuck that. You know what? If I screw it up again, then we'll be done for the night, and I'll just have to start over. Or I'll have to figure it out later. So I want the standard curvy, so that gets dropped into meshes. Work with me, please. You guys suggested this shit. I'm trying to get it installed. I'm showing I'm making the effort. The effort is bad, and I should feel bad.
I shall pray to the two princess sisters.
Can you try praying to the Omnissiah? It might work for once.
I'm now praying to my vaping gods that this will work.
I just ran the script extender. Duh. I'm dumb, not stupid. Wait, that came out wrong.
Oh, God.
You're ignorant, not stupid.
Okay, so... We didn't hear anything. Nope, nope, nope.
There was supposed to be a kaboom. Where is the kaboom?
No, there was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Ah, you're all getting it wrong.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Well, Toby, you can do voices way too well.
Not always.
I legitimately thought that was a video you just searched on YouTube.
Yeah, because he does Lin Zombie really bad.
He does. He's a horrible self-impersonation. It's like the worst I've ever heard.
Well, I still think best voice ever was Smack-a-Face. But I will never get over that.
I swear, if you can get like a Pringles can, you could probably do Bane pretty well.
But everybody loves Smack-a-Face.
I don't know who that is.
You haven't watched Murphy's Only War?
I have not.
Okay, in our Only War campaign, my character, who, well, was borderline retarded at some points. I do mean his actual intelligence score.
Yeah,
he was almost below. He was almost below the human minimum. He was just above it, but he found an orc, and he pretty much saw the orc and was like, "I will hug him and squeeze him." And a Gretchen is a type of orc.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. And it's Smatic. Shut the hell up. He basically saw the orc, picked it up, and was like, "I will love him and squeeze him and call him George." And, well, apparently Fiaura said, like, "Okay, whoever wants to play the orc, do it." And then Zavi just started talking like an orc, and everyone loved it to the point that he was officially volunteered to be the orc. And the orc's name was Smackface.
Okay, so from this point, I need to install
I've got to begin let it go.
The mod configuration menu has to go in, and then once it's in, I will run the faux mod manager and see what happens. Do what I tell you to.
How many people are still watching? I'm just curious.
19. You guys can see the screen. You can see my chat. You can see my chat monitor saying there's 19 people watching still. We were up to like 35 at one point. And I was like, what the shit?
Oh,
I got 15, but
there's some on Twitch too.
You're also. Okay.
Basically, I've just installed up to the point of which I had everything else before. I'm going to see if it runs still. If it runs fine without like slowing down or freezing up, then we know we've gotten to where we were before it started that.
Chaco, a Grot's the orc in the same way a Chihuahua is a Great Dane.
So basically, including us, there's only 11 people watching.
Okay.
No, a kitchen is a type of orc.
Yes.
It's an orcoid, not an orc.
So we've gotten
Orcs
back
or
to this
goths are a
point. I'll have
small
to figure out how to
species
reduce
of orc.
I know why it's a little choppy is because I didn't have these archives on, and I should have. And I also know it's a little choppy because I am desktop capturing right now.
Yeah.
Technically, once I stop doing those two things, it should be fine. So we move on to the next little piece. Okay. So now we have the mod manager. Oh, I need to check the mod manager and see if it actually works. Like the in-game, there should be an in-game mod manager thing now.
In the sound of silence.
Hi, James Earl Jones. I wasn't aware you were cosplaying today. Nobody? Nobody got that reference?
I got the reference. I
got it. It just wasn't that good.
Yeah, wasn't that good?
I'm dead inside.
Who's James
so
Earl
I don't
Jones?
get it.
He's Darth Vader.
Oh.
Des, you really
Which I want
asked
everybody to think about this. There's a voice actor for German, Russian, and all those other languages for Star Wars. That means that people in Spain have never heard James Earl Jones play Darth Vader.
I feel sad
They
for
don't
them.
know what Darth Vader actually sounds like. They just have a very good impersonation.
I'm quite curious on what their Darth Vader now sounds like. Thank you for that.
You can actually go look it up. You can actually go on YouTube. You can find some of those.
No, I don't actually play the script with the screen this small. I just set it this small for convenience purposes because I'm doing a desktop capture.
So I just look up freaking Spanish version of Darth Vader.
Yeah, you probably will find it.
Okay, yeah, as soon as I turn on the archives, the choppiness is gone, so. And the body looks slightly nicer, but I'll have to do some modification. I'll have to sit down and do modification to that. That mods menu works.
Choco,
Mod
I'm not
configuration.
Des, and I'm not Bronze.
Okay.
Joseph, it's fucking 2 a.m. You're lucky I did not call you fucking Big Bird.
That's funny shit.
Wow. You're gonna call me a mohawk bird incapable of human speech. Wow, you need to go bed.
Okay, so we've got mod configuration, the Fallout 4 extension. Okay, so now we're to the interiors project. What the hell do you want, Dana? This had better not be porn, or I'm gonna be upset. It is totally somebody being beat in the. Actually, it's not really porn. It's just kind of funny.
Is the kind of funny you can share,
I
or
just
not
did.
the kind of funny you can share?
I don't care at this point. If I get reported, I get reported. Worst case, I get reported. I wait 20 days and the community strike falls off, and no, it's like it never happened. Okay. So from here, yeah, so it's actually funny. Alright, the Beantown Interiors, no DLC. Open archive.
So I legitimately just looked it up, and then yeah, you're right. It's a close representation, but it's freaking hilarious. That they'll never hear his actual.
Ripped in here.
I mean, they could just, switch it to the English playing part and watch it with subtitles.
Yeah, but you don't get it across as well that way. Okay.
Again, that's not always true. I mean, as I said before, when first time I watched Princess Bride, it was muted and with Spanish subtitles, and I still got pretty much all of it.
So Subway Runner ESP, renovated furniture is next. What do you mean you can't open it? What the fuck type of file is this? It's a .rar file. Oh, it's a...
Real.
Did that not download properly? Oh well, I guess I don't have renovated furniture because it's not working or downloading properly. Alright, no more creation. No, that's not next. Mod config menu. HOTSC. That one. Open. Alright, these two things go in here.
My God.
Alright,
my mod is leaking more than a porn star's butthole.
that's an achievement. Alright, so those get moved in there,
What
and
is
then...
mod?
So we have HOC, and then the armor key and armor smith. So I need to put those two in here. So
Did you
there's
just say
the
what's a
armor
mod?
key. And
Yes.
we're going to put you...
It's my vaping device.
Oh dear God.
Oh, the job fake cigarette.
Yes, my name is called a vaping brony and I vape. Hear me roar.
Calf, calf, gasp, wheeze.
No, only true pussies do that.
Well, I don't smoke.
Mine is fruity.
Okay, so I just needed that. And then from here I need to get the other armor piece in. And then we need to open this in all of its insanity.
I like to call my juice a gay man's butthole.
Yes. That sounds appropriate for you.
And I just like sucking on it.
Official patch, high resolution. That should be my load order. And now I have to go through here and turn all of these on manually because that's how this mod manager works. I want to scream. Is there a way I can save this?
Excuse me, sorry about that.
Do you feel better?
A little bit.
And one, back to Fallout Equestria for a quick question. I'm not sure what the battle saddles skill comes into play. It's
If you're wearing a saddle that has a weapon on it,
okay.
it's played off of battle saddle instead of your firearms or your melee or whatever. If you're wearing examples of this are cannons mounted to a saddle, wing blades for Pegasi, basically anything that you don't manually operate with your hooves or mouth goes to that skill.
Okay.
Hey Dax.
So it is the catch all cheese out, put heavy weapons here type skill.
Kind of. I say kind of because, like, if you have a gun in hand and you have battle saddles, you can use both. It still costs AP, which is why you can use both, but
All right. That's fine. That actually works for me then.
Okay, the frame rate isn't 100% smooth, but I know why that is. And again, desktop capture. I haven't optimized the hardware yet.
I just thought in that world, could one of the other horses, joust from one of the other horses, or is that like racist? I don't know. These are weird thoughts I have. Like,
also, because I know the other reason is because the graphics are currently turned up through the roof, and I don't normally have them turned up that far. I have them up pretty far, but not this far. Okay, so.
Hey, take those goggles, you bitch. You might need a weld.
Cool. Alright, so we got that far. And we're good. Can
I just say, for a character who has engaged in battle so much so far, those nails are immaculate.
I know, right?
I want to know her pedicure's name, because that's amazing.
I mean, she's probably dead.
Howard.
What do you mean Asian people can live forever?
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. They're either eternally young or they're fucking ancient, and there's no in between.
Okay, next we have Serb's hound thing that has to be shoved in here.
Just shove it in there, damn it.
You have no idea.
I feel bad for Fee's game right now.
Because of the amount of shit we're impregnating it with?
Yeah, basically.
The game's telling no, bad touch. But feels like you'll take it.
Animate our dead Fallout 4 baby.
No. The dildo has went through it entirely.
Damn.
Okay, we're gonna run this without. See if it'll run without me having to install all of that, though I think I'm gonna have to. Hey Dana, if you want to keep talking like that, why don't you install all this shit for me and make it all work, and then I'll be happy and I won't have to be doing a stream about how I install all my Fallout mods. I'm just saying, if you want, I can give you the thing and then you can make it work. I'm just saying, like, I have them all in a folder right now. Just say the word and it's your problem, not mine.
Chaco has a question in chat. I think he has a point.
What's his question?
Yeah, it's just a weird thought occurred to me.
What's the question?
Would something with like hands, like that little dragon motherfucker, whatever his name was again, whatever, would riding one of the ponies with like, could he joust, or would that be considered like racist to them? It's like, hey, let me ride you on a joust something.
No, because
I don't know if I'm
Spike
entirely
always
honest.
uses Twilight as a ride all the time.
I don't
So
know.
Dana, you know, I mean, if you do it for me, that would be nice of you, and you know, I don't mean to hold it over your head, but I did house you for free for 4 months. It would, since you know how to do this and I don't.
Seems a fair enough trade. I house you, you install mods.
Oh no, she's moved on to somewhere else, but I was just saying that I don't know how to do this and she does. Yeah, but Nexus Mod Manager wasn't working. It wasn't installing anything. It would say it was installed, and it would be like, nope. I don't know what that means. You want to type all caps at me? I'll type them back. I'm bad at this. I'm bad at this. I couldn't get the Nexus Mod Manager to install anything. I would tell it to install, and it would not be installed when I would run the game.
It's like a woman who refuses to work.
Suck my lady dick. Right now. Get here and do it. I'm in Virginia. Let's go.
Yeah, if you told Bones that, he'd probably get on the next plane there.
I'm aware.
I'm booking the flight right now.
Hey, Virginia or West Virginia?
Virginia.
Mm.
The Virgin State.
I don't know how to... Dax, I don't know how to do any of this. This is all, like... I have tried to learn this repeatedly and just failed. You're, like, literally spouting gibberish at me at this point.
Wow.
Fiona, you're getting pretty salty.
Because Dax keeps saying, you have to do this, you have to do this. I don't know what that means or how to do it.
There's a thing you could ignore.
Dax, do you just want me to hand you my mod files and then you take a raw Fallout data file that's unmodified and you do all the shit to it and then you hand the data file back to me when you're done and tell me how to run it? Because we can do that. It'll take you less than 3 hours to do this shit. Okay, what are we up to? Oh shit, I was supposed to check the goddamn... Fuck it, I'll check the puppy next. Okay, now we're gonna do the last major overhaul mod. And then I'll check the puppy and the overhaul mod and see if it worked. Oh dear God. This is a fucking gigabyte by itself.
Oh shit.
Cross your fingers, hope everybody dies. I love all of you.
Dead. When run out of RAM. Don't forget that version of Creation Engine is the most retarded one that they've ever made.
This is probably gonna explode, if I'm entirely honest.
I'm waiting for the kaboom.
Draw me like one of your French girls as we die to an iceberg.
Engaged your sexy pose.
So I just replaced 189 things. I'm gonna regret poor life decisions in the morning. Continue.
It's only
play.
1 a.m. where I'm at. Where
It's
you?
2:30.
What's the time at your place?
So what's it gonna be, Dax? Are you just gonna keep spouting random gibberish at me, or you want to like get in here and get your hands dirty? On this game. Like, if you want to get here and get your hands dirty, I'm all for it.
We can't read anything to the stream.
Okay, that mod works, and it works beautifully, and it actually makes me look sexy. Okay, job 1 done.
Yeah, sexy.
Woohoo!
So, the majority of the major overhaul, all the major overhaul mods are now done. What is EBT Basic?
Hey, damn! Holy shit!
I said we were gonna get sexy. You guys suggested it. I just ran with it.
I didn't say shit. I'm not the asshole here. I wonder what
Is this
happens
better
if
or
you jump
worse
up
than
and down,
Skyrim?
jumping up and down with your character.
Right now this is easier than Skyrim. I don't know what this is or how to install it. Oh, it's Enhanced Blood! Oh, I'm dumb! I'm fucking dumb. I know exactly how to install this. I just dropped this shit in here. Job done.
I wonder if your new boobs have jiggle physics.
They do.
No way.
You want to know what it's called?
Jiggle physics?
No, it's called HDT.
Hey, Dax.
I've been here.
How you doing? You want to do this for me?
Let me just activate my telepathy force powers.
Okay,
There,
we put
I
those
got
two
it
mods
for you.
in. Now you guys are starting to see the mod list get fleshed out, and it's scaring me. Okay, enhanced blood needs to go above interiors, in theory. And then I need to turn all this shit on before I activate this, before I run this again. You know, it's going to be easier if I just do this, and then shrink that shit up. And then I can check a lot of these at once.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Is there a way to, like, just keep all of these checked?
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Because I have no idea what I'm doing with Mod Manager right now.
At least this isn't like a drinking challenge. Like anytime you fuck up, you have to take a shot.
I would be dead. I would be dead.
No, you would black out before you died.
No, you don't understand. Like, it would get to the point where I had drunk enough to black out, and I would still be drinking because it hadn't kicked in yet. And by the time I blacked out, I would be past the point of death.
That does not sound very fun.
Hi, Mercy. I know
Mary.
you've been here a while and you've been all quiet and stuff. Okay,
I'm kind of shy, so.
Okay, the mod for dog meat is not working.
Dog meat.
That's what they call them.
Oh, the leg. I'm starting to see.
Hey, wait there. Come on.
No, jump up and down. I want to see jigglies.
In a minute, I need to give dog meat his collar back and put it back on. Yeah, the mod for dog meat is not working.
Are you trying to install a Sable dog meat?
I'm trying to install the Hellhound.
Do you have a link to it?
It's on screen. It's Serb's Houndoom.
Dog meat Hellhound Armor version 2. Yes?
There's no jiggle physics. What the fuck you mean?
Okay, well the good news is all but that mod is installed now.
True.
The bad news is I have to go try out craftable ammo and make sure it works. We are getting some frame issues.
I can personally...
Yeah, I would think that.
I'd like to recommend against craftable ammo because all the craftable ammo mods are really clunky.
I can take it out. It's not that hard. It didn't add textures or anything. What is this? You've linked me. Go to the external site, Steam. Stop fucking arguing. No, that is not the one I have installed. I am trying to install. Why do I need this?
Because it makes dog meat pretty.
How? Okay, so this is the one I'm trying to install because it's the one they asked for. It's not working, clearly. Okay, some mods are working, some are not. Let's fast travel to the Red Rocket. Just to make sure I can still fast travel, that's a good thing to check because some mods just break fast travel and then you're fucked. Welcome to my life. Sitting here at 2:30 in the fucking morning, the day before a convention, having to do mods.
Holy shit, it's 2:30 where you're at?
Yep.
I'd rather be doing that than going work 6 days, sometimes 7 days a week, all 8 hours. But hey.
That's true.
See? Instead of pulling the final version, because the final version is made for the Nexus installer, you want to grab the version 1.5.1 of that Houndoom mod. That one should have a simpler file system, because I can't really read what the file system says to direct you around it.
You know, this is just more entertaining because I finally have the new COD World War II, but I'm refusing to play that right now than just to watch you have fun with mods.
The game's a train wreck, you should light it on fire.
Okay,
You know
so the
what?
craftable ammo
I
mod is
waited
not
forever
working.
for World War
Wait,
II.
do I have to build a... Hold on, is it a separate station? Workshop. Structures.
World War II just came out, so you can't even say shit about it.
Yes, I can.
Fuck you, no you can't.
Yes, I can. I just did.
Armor bench, chemistry station, cooking station, stove,
You're not
power
gonna act
armor
like
station,
Brian
workbench,
and make me a
weapons
spooey,
bench.
okay?
Okay, well. Alright, so craftable ammo just isn't working.
Craftable ammo, you have to manually register the .ba2 because all the scripts are hidden in there.
Dana, freaking fight me, nerd. With your freaking stupid pointy ears and shit.
Okay, Dex. How much do I have to pay you to get you to do this for me?
Nothing.
So should I just hand you the massive fucking vial and go the fuck to bed?
How am I gonna send it back?
You send it back to me as a zip data file. I replace
If it's above a gig, it'll take me over an hour to download it. And probably at least 5 to upload it again. You will be out of the game for probably about 3 days.
I'm not, Dax, I have a convention. I'm not playing Fallout all weekend at the minimum, if not until next Thursday. You have the entire weekend to get this to work, and then get it into a Google Drive that I can download and then explain to me how to make it work. I am incompetent at this. Like, utterly.
Not incompetent. You
No.
just have no idea what the fuck you're doing.
That's called incompetence. That is the definition of incompetence, not knowing what you're doing.
It's called being clueless.
So if you want, I will hand you the fucking mod folder, and I will hand you links to all of them, and if you want to do it, that would be awesome. How much I have to pay you is up to you. But I would like for all of this to work because these guys asked for all of these mods, and I promised I would do it. I don't want to be up till 5 a.m. trying to get this to work because I have to be awake, alert, and ready to go by 9 o'clock.
Which I see that not working well in your favor.
No, it's not. So, Dax, do you want to do all of this for me and I will pay you money?
You don't have to pay me money, but I'm thinking of an easier way to do it.
How? You're not here. There's no physical person to do it.
I'm trying to remember what the program's called.
No.
Oh yeah.
Dax,
What is
I
the-
have used
the
3 different
program
mod
that
managers.
Fee. It's not a mod manager.
If you're going to say load order manager, that's not going to help me.
Use to take over your
No.
computer and almost like freaking lock you out of your own computer while they steal your shit.
Do I look like a dickhead to you?
Yes.
I know they say you are what you eat, but... Jeez, I'm hurt.
Dax, there's not an easier way to really do this. And so far, every time I've installed more than 5 mods on any game, I always have to call somebody who knows what they're doing. And twice of the 3 times I've had to do that, it's better that somebody else sits down and does it than it is for me to sit here and keep fucking with it. And this is a list of like what? How many files are in here? 33 mods, not including the file extender and the unofficial patch. So 31 mods were sent to me today. I probably have more in my email box. I haven't looked.
Jesus Christ.
Well, when you have 500 views on a single stream, it's 500 different people, 30 some odd people decided to send me stuff. And, oh no, 20 some odd decided to send me stuff, and then I added a couple guns from Fallout New Vegas that I wanted. But those you can just drag in and they're fine. It doesn't really affect anything, it just adds an item to the game. I'm begging you, Dax. I'm begging you. Dax got quiet. I think we scared Dax.
I'm just wondering.
I'm trying to remember what the program that I used was.
But you know how to do this. I don't.
Yeah, well, I had to do it for someone else before. And we used a program that let me take control of their computer. It was like a client peer-to-peer thing.
No. Just no.
Why not?
Easiest way for this is the I am not letting anybody take control over my computer.
Why not?
I want you to think about that statement for a minute. My computer is my livelihood. There are things on my computer that should probably never see the light of day.
I will point out that Dana was literally living with you, so...
It's true, but Dana didn't know my passwords, and if she could get into my computer, she could find my passwords if she had control.
I'm pretty sure
but I'm not a
he
dickhead.
doesn't want to look at all your porn and shit anyways.
Just let me send it to you in Google Drive, and then you figure out how to make it work.
Good night, y'all.
Or, you know, let me keep bashing my head against the ball to figure out how to make all this shit not explode.
Pack it together, I'll put instructions in a text file for you.
Okay. That's easy. It's already packed together. I just have to upload it. Hi everybody. Hey, this is Fiaura officially saying I am incompetent. We were supposed to be playing Fallout an hour and 44 minutes ago, by the way.
Yeah, because your computer hates Nexus Manager and loot.
I'm just bad.
No, it's.
Hey Fiaura, just wondering, you don't have any panels that are 7 AM like Ciderfest, right?
No, my earliest panel is 11.
That's good.
That's why I said I had to be up ready and bushy tail by 9:30.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, by the way, my streak has started up again. Look, my badge has the word panelist on it. My streak is restarted. Thanks, Nightmare Knights.
I thought you were gonna say bad and had panties on it. I was like,
hey,
what?
Don't bash Nightmare Knight too bad, because it was their last con.
I know, but the fact is, I was a community guest that didn't have a community guest badge.
Yeah, that's funny. That was kind of funny.
I had an attendee badge, and I was a community guest. Like, I was on the fucking website and everything, and I had an attendee badge. I'm like, you broke my streak, because on the wall next to me at my actual house it says panelist, featured panelist, community guest, attendee. And I'm like, you broke my streak.
I don't know. This vaping scrub called me a pointy-eared bastard, so.
Hey, don't call him bastard.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Freak.
First off, I'm gonna do all the end of stream stuff for you guys. I'm going to uninstall Fallout 4, delete everything that's to completely annihilate that folder, and then I'm gonna reinstall it. And so inside of your inside of the Google Drive I'm gonna send to you is going to be a full Fallout. This is manager and close it has a memory leak. Hello?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay.
I'm not.
Hi.
Oops.
Guess who forgot that about the memory leak from the unofficial patch if you don't actually go in and like fix it. So
Oops.
guess whose computer just locked up and was completely useless until I restarted it.
Well, that's not good.
I'm bad and should feel bad. Anyway, let's
You're
do the
also
things that I
tired.
normally do at the end of stream to thank people for their help.
Yeah, you
Apparently, I now
to
get to add Dax to the list of people who've helped me make content because Dax is going to get the mods to work, I hope. Note the word
I've made
hope.
you a couple of thumbnails.
The pointy-eared bastard helped you with shit. That's funny.
I'm a very good pointy-eared bastard. Thank
Are
you.
you insulting Dana?
I don't know. I'm a cunt.
Is it Death Wish?
I do.
Dana will gut you like a fish with a dildo.
That sounds hot.
And we
Me
won't
too.
save you. We'll sit back and watch.
Go buy the
That sounds
dildo.
hot. Please do.
You know what? You know what? I'll
Why
get
do I hang out with
Freezebug.
people?
I will get Freezebug to 3D print a dragon dildo with blades on it.
Oh!
I'll just like
Okay,
put it
no.
on a stick and just pike him.
That sounds terrifying.
That
So for
does
those who
sound
are curious,
terrifying.
this was more a hangout stream than anything else, and me trying to fail at modding a game because I opened the floodgates and then didn't realize how big the floodgates were.
Well,
You hit the
33
button.
freaking
You didn't know what
mods.
it
Yeah,
did.
you open up a floodgate of hell. You just welcomed hell onto your doorstep.
Why is there a tugboat?
Toot toot.
Toot toot toot.
Toot toot patoot. Did that just happen? Did that just happen?
Hooty rooty tooty fruity.
Oh, shit.
NicoCon, I get what my schedule is for Friday. Can you stop sending me schedule reminders?
You know, Dana,
That's like the 6th one today.
Oh.
Alright, so I
You
would
know
like
what,
to thank
Dana?
Michael
I just-
Bones and Tom for tips tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. That'll literally go directly towards me handing Geen money for rent. Because Geen technically pays the rent and then I hand her the money for it.
You know what, Dana? I kind of want to give you props now because I just realized what the pick was.
I would like to thank Hitomi for helping me make content, Dana now for helping me make content, Michael Bones, Vales, and our Anom, anonymous person, for being top tier patrons. I would then like to thank Michael Bones, James Buckner, Richard Robowski, Song of the Void, Hetty, Durgis, Miss Priss, Skullman, Heroin Bob, and Thomas Curry for being our current list of sponsors who allow us to have the 3 custom emojis that if you're a sponsor you can use, which are Fiaura Boop Hug, Fiaura Rage, and Fiaura Lewd. I need 5 more sponsors to get the 4th emoji, so that's up to you guys. It's $5 a month. I get 4 out of the $5. Google only gets 1. That's all the thank yous I have to give. Yay. I think that's it. That's it. Yay. We're done. I actually didn't open my restream chat, so we can't actually see it. I'm going to do that now. I'm bad at this. I don't know why you people keep coming around to watch a person who's like half competent, half incompetent do things. I do need to make a new trailer. I need to make a new channel trailer when I get home next week. You guys don't let me like get away with not making a new trailer because I will.
You mean the thing that gets all the people who don't like people like you for some reason get all their salt out there?
Yeah, that.
Ah.
I think that's it. Anybody have anything else they want to say before I start getting ready to sign out of the stream?
Balls.
So Dana, I'm gonna.
Dragon dildo with blades.
I'm gonna stay up a little longer, Dana, until this download's complete and I can hand it off to you. Also, with the download, I will try to have a raw Fallout 4 data file in there too that's unedited, because I'm reinstalling Fallout 4 again because I'm stupid. And that way you don't have to mess with your own data file.
Distributing that data file is actually illegal.
It's not if you're distributing it for the purpose of personal use. I.e., I'm not giving it to you to do anything with other than to modify it and give it back to me. Therefore, I am only asking you to modify my own data file remotely. I know the rules. I know how they work. So long as you don't give that data file to anyone, back to anyone else except me, it's perfectly legal. The moment you give it to someone else, though, then we have a problem.
Actually, I believe it's actually related to making profit off it that makes it illegal.
Yeah, or distributing it to more people than yourself, or distributing it to anyone who doesn't own it. Those are the 3 rules. So I can hand it to you, so long as you own a copy of the game and I own a copy of the game. There's nothing being distributed that we don't already own. There's no issue. But if you were to give it to someone who doesn't own the game or sell it to someone, then we have a problem. It'd be really nice if we could just be like, hey, I like your mod set. Can you install your mod set on my computer? And it'd be like, sure, button. There, they're installed. And we walk away. But, you know, nobody wants things to work that way. Nobody wants nice things.
That's way too easy for today's world.
We're too much of a cup for to allow that.
Okay,
That mod for dog meat does look kind of stupid, though.
They asked if they said they wanted a hellhound, and that's the closest thing. So, all right. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Take it
I'm
easy.
hanging out in Discord while we finish up work on.